Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. MMA on a Friday, yay Lord on a Friday. On a Friday, Fuka Friday.
I can rub my nipples to this sexy little beat. Me reading the news, it makes your chode wanna skeet. Watching MMA makes my knees so weak. Points to JBH, mission complete.
Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Stop the points game right now, it's time to do something dumb. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday.
Hey. We are on the second channel. Fukin' off. The show must go on. Yes. All right, the baby. The baby's dancing. Look at the baby. Just
Baby
dancing
face.
away. Dance away, baby. All right, we're here again, Fukin' off on a Friday, second channel. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. We move on. We have a lot of show tonight on this wonderful, wonderful Friday.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Someone needs a new mic stand. Da, da, da. Someone needs a new mic stand. Yeah, so here we are. 3 cards, 1 week, and Darren Parker is now a member. Over here. Look at that.
What?
Yeah, Darren! Darren is a member!
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Darren. Appreciate that. We are playing the points game tonight. We got the 6-hour squad party on the line for Sunday. Tomorrow is the UFC fight night, and we have myself versus Jesse in the singing battle. Mystic points to JVH. It's going to be a fantastical, I was going to say fantastical night.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can make it even more fantastical. I want to up the ante tonight.
What?
I have something planned.
You have something planned?
Are you ready?
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
If the pot wins, then we do the gaming stream.
Okay.
If you win, actually, I'll take it back. Whoever wins between you and I, we just put the belt on the line.
Wait, what are you saying?
Put that belt, since we're always on Tapology and stuff like that, let's put that belt on the line for whoever wins tonight.
So you're actually willing to give up your belt tonight?
Yes.
You're that confident?
I am so sure that I'm going to win tonight that I'm willing to put the belt on the line.
So you're saying the winner gets the belt, the loser sings.
Right. So if pot wins, we game. If you win, you get the belt, I sing. If I win, and you sing.
Oh, man, there's a lot on the line tonight. So now we have the belt on the line. We have the squad party. We have singing. Oh, my God, this is crazy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What do you say?
All right.
You in?
It's on. So the boys versus the girls, the squad party on the line. If you want to play the points game, drop a donation and say points to Mystic, points to JBH, points to the squad. Now, I want to push you in this direction. If you're going to drop a donation, it has to... Streamlabs would be the best bet because we're on the second channel.
Yeah.
And if you do a super chat, I mean, you can. The donations will go over each other and it's just going to get all autistic. But who cares? All right, Jess, listen, I'm excited about that. I'm also excited about the card tomorrow, Jesse. Mm-hmm. You had a fight briefing last night. It was wonderful, wonderful. We have Overeem versus Walt Harris.
Yeah.
That is going down. Walt Harris coming back from his poor daughter being tragically murdered. You have Urijah Faber hitting the scale. Is he fighting tomorrow, Urijah? Do you know?
They said that Song Yadong was having some visa issues, so that it was a possibility, but I haven't heard anything about it being confirmed yet.
So Urijah has hit the scale, surprising everybody, and he might be competing tomorrow. Well, we got to look more into that. Anthony Smith was all sorts of effed up during his fight against Glover Teixeira. I got to say, the Mystical got that one right. A lot of people didn't think Glover was going to get it done. Not only did he get it done, he completely destroyed Anthony Smith. Absolute domination. And Anthony Smith, there's been a lot of controversy, and maybe we'll start with this. The corner, and this is who I threw shade at as well. A lot of people were like, I mean, it's nuts. You had the Dominic Cruz stop with Henry Cejudo, and I am on the side of things saying that that was a bad stop. And then after seeing this Anthony Smith fight, I really think it was a bad stop because, I mean, look what happened here. Now, you can make an argument that this fight went way too long with Anthony Smith and Glover Teixeira, and it did. But I don't blame the ref in this situation, and the reason why I don't blame the ref is he let Anthony Smith get through the round, which was a tough one to watch. He said he was okay. He went to the bench, and as stool, excuse me, as soon as he went to the stool, that is when your corner has to step in. And 2 rounds were 10-8 rounds, and still the corner did not step in and say, hey, listen, I'm not letting my guy go out there and get murdered. He still went out there. Teeth were flying out of his head, broken face, orbital, I can't say orbital bone, right? It's not orbitable. It's orbital. Say it.
Orbital?
Orbital. Why am I saying orbitable?
Wonderful.
Anyway, his face is completely rearranged, and I don't blame the ref in this. I don't. Anthony Smith said he was fine. I don't blame the goddamn ref. I blame the corner in this one. What do you think about that situation?
Yeah, I would have to blame the corner as well. I don't think the ref was responsible for why that fight wasn't stopped sooner. But, yeah. I blame the corner, Moss.
All right. I feel like we lost you for a second.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, what happened? Like,
well, I saw something and then I got a whole bunch of weird intrusive thoughts. So
it's so bizarre. Like, I'm talking to her, and as I'm talking to her, it's like, hello, darkness, my only friend. What's that song? Come to sing it then again. And I'm like talking to her. I'm like, where is her head? It's in Mars right now. Where does your head go?
I just saw something, and it just I saw something on the screen, and then you quickly X'd out of it. And it made me I don't know, get weird thoughts in my head. That's all.
Oh my God. Well, would you like to share these thoughts?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
What happens? What happens in the world of JBH? Is it because we're on our second channel right now? We're not on our main channel?
No, it's been a weird day for me. It's like the whole day. Since the moment I woke up, it's been like not a good day. So it's cool. It's not your. Listen. Well, it might be a little your fault, but it's fine. It's not like a big deal. When I woke up today, I knew this was not a good day for me. I woke up and it was weird. It was like high paced, like very, like there was a lot of energy in you, but it was weird energy. It wasn't like positive or negative. It was just bizarre energy. And I was like, oh, she's got the crazy look in her eyes. So I kind of try to dodge around certain things, but it's just one of them days, right? You're just having a bad day. I don't know. Yeah, listen, it is what it is. It happens to everybody, I guess. It doesn't happen to me. But listen, everyone has, their moments. Anyway, so speaking of Anthony Smith and this thing, I don't have really a problem. I mean, listen, it should have been stopped. When you are going that far into a fight and you could say there's like 3 10-8 rounds, then okay, maybe it's time to stop. But it is what it is. Glover was even apologetic. What did Glover say? Hold on, we got a pandemic donation. D-Rest.
Belt one out, Jesse. Points Mystic.
Ooh, it looks like the belt's going in my direction, Jesse.
I'm not worried.
Here we go. Yes!
Wonderful.
All right, thank you, D-Rest. The first points to the mystical one right there. But boom, here it is. Right there, Jesse. Take that. That belt's mine. Now that belt's going to be mine tonight.
Well, yeah, with the whole 2 points, that belt is yours.
You'll see. Mm-hmm. Thank you, D-Rest. All right, so you are pretty much in a similar situation. You think that... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Roberto! Give me that belt! Roberto with the 30.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long night, Jesse.
Points Mystic.
Oh, would you look at this? 32 points. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
You sure you want to put that belt on the line, Jesse?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right. She has faith in the J-Tards to get it done here. 32-0. Squad party, nothing. Holy shit. Here's how this one is starting tonight on a second channel. And how about this, Jesse? Our first channel. So let's just talk about this real quick. Our main channel
But carefully.
is... No, fuck careful. Our main channel is shut down for a week. And that's it. It's a community guideline strike. We're good. So we'll be back up and running on our main channel. This is our second channel, not the MMA holes. We'll be doing the fights this weekend, Saturday, tomorrow. We'll be doing a fight reaction on this channel, a couple of shows, and boom, right back on the main channel again. No worries, logistics, and we move on. We move forward. Who gives a fuck, right? Yeah, just put the void symbols in the chat, right? And lock it up with the void symbols. No worries over here, right, Jesse?
Yeah, I think we're fortunate enough to have a good team behind us. So they've always been able to get us out of situations like this. So everything's going to be okay.
That's right. That's politically correct, Jesse. Here. Politically correct, Jesse. She says the politically correct answers. If you got a question, Jesse is here to give you the politically correct answers.
Wonderful,
What
wonderful.
kind of answers do you give, Moss?
I just say quiet.
Yeah, you
Or
have
just go crazy.
Because you refuse to be politically correct, so you can't say anything at all.
Put the voids in the chat, please. A little void in the chat. All right. So thank you for the likes. 61 likes over here. So there's the count for the second channel. 3,491 subscribers over there. We got 95 people hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
And we'll be back on the main channel next week. All right, Jesse. So let's do this. Let's get into... Actually, I want to ask the chat. The Anthony Smith stoppage. I know a lot of people were against me. A lot of people were with me. Everyone had all these opinions of Dominic Cruz, but we really haven't heard your opinion about the stoppage with Anthony Smith. Yes, I think we could all agree it should have been stopped earlier. CBD.
CBD, CBD,
CBD, CBD, CBD.
CBD, 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 CBD.
Look out, Flat Earth.
CBD, it helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you want to get these for before or after the fight training. Make it
my
better players.
Shout out RX.
All right, shout out to RX. Look at that, Jesse. That's a 420. That's going to the pot over there. So there we go, dropping the points to the squad pate. So the squad party's on the board. Jesse, what's going on?
What?
Why aren't you on the board?
Give it time. It'll happen.
All right.
It'll happen.
So chat room, what do you think? Anthony Smith, whose fault is it? What should have happened against Glover Teixeira?
Two Joints says a $5,000 dono, and Chris and JBH will name their first child after you.
That's correct. We will.
That's not correct.
Yes, I will do that.
Donate $5,000
Oh!
impression. You're
I'm
getting
begging you,
kidnapped
don't ever
after
buy
you.
another UFC pay-per-view again.
Oh, give me the gold, baby. Give me the gold.
I don't want your money. Pussies.
Pussies.
I don't want your money. Pussies.
Roberto's going hot
I
tonight.
don't want your money. Pussies.
The Hearns.
Pussies. Money. Pussies. You're a moron.
I don't give
I
a...
don't want your money. Money. Pussy. Money. Pussy.
Wow.
I don't give a f.
Roberto.
Points Mystic.
Yeah!
The boys be making that.
Look out!
Destroy.
Yes.
Let's go, boys. It's time to deploy. Boys rule, girls drool. We about to kick your ass back to the young fool. Pussy fool, don't be a fool. Hold my tool and hang with the boys.
Hang with the boys. 82 wonderful points.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Holy. By the way, I saw Roberto got himself the Lux bidet. So
Did he?
Yep. NH.
Which kind?
He got the one that we have.
The Neo 120?
NH got the heated seat one. Oof.
Ooh.
In my case.
Looks like Roberto is sleeping on the couch again. Points JBH.
Oh, God damn it, Alex. You know,
Whoop, whoop.
it's supposed to be a sweep.
Let's go, Alex!
Here comes Jesse.
Boys! Alex Labu.
Ooh, Jesse. So, Jesse, to tell the people that are just jumping in right now, what is on the line?
The belt. Our usual picks belt is now on the line for Fukoff Friday. I am officially crowning this the Fukoff Friday belt, Moss. So, whoever wins tonight now reigns that little belt back there.
She's that confident that she's going to put that belt on the line. But, Jesse, I hate to break it to you. It's 82-2.
That's okay.
You're even losing to the squad party, Jesse.
That's okay.
Okay.
Don't you worry, child.
Incredible controversy over here as she throws the belt on the line. But speaking of controversy, getting into the chat, Anthony Smith, what do you think?
Alex Lovell says clean buns for Roberto. Lil D says too many controversial stoppages. Matt Stone, llama blood is the cure. Look it up. Two Joint says European Lux Bidet model sprays Perrier water towards your butt, bro. Yes, changing the title of the belt, says Jason Faulkner. Jose Loco says Mario Yamasaki was his corner man. LOL, don't you worry, child. Deacon Fortnite God, says RX. Aiden says should stopped it earlier. Pale Monkey says true. Their blood has antibodies.
Did you see Dana White's Instagram? Hold on a second. What is this? How dare this happen on our... Why would this happen on our second channel? That's number one bullshit.
This is number one bullshit.
This is number one bullshit.
So here's Dana White on his Instagram. This is the third time he is getting his nostrils poked with some Q-tips.
She said you're a bro.
Hey, I want to ask
Oh,
you
look
guys,
out.
what time
Look
is
out.
it?
Oh, shit. Roberto with the Khabib time. Hey.
I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
28. Hey.
I want to ask you guys, what time
What time is it, Roberto?
Points Mystic.
Holy smokes. Thank you very much, Roberto, with the points over here. Yes.
Yes. Super chat.
Oh, this is going to get difficult.
Greatest show on YouTube.
Hell yeah, baby. Thank you, Kelly Van Hughes. That's 2 points. All right, so 2. Thank you so much. All right, so 2 points. You're going to have to help me out. Now, the super chat
2 points to the pot.
is disconnected from...
And Moss currently here.
That's 6. Okay. Now we got to go over to the mystical one. That was 28 points, so that's 100.
110.
What?
28 points.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, 110. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you.
You need help.
I need it. Look out! It's time to get triggered! Burn Man!
Hello, like my old friend. I've come to rescue you again. And it's the sound of victory. Points, Jess.
What?
The holes will rise. Hogs always get stuck in the mud eventually.
Thank you, Burn Man. Superman.
This is going to be easy tonight.
Smith wanted to go out like Apollo Creed and shit in that fight. Sometimes a ref needs to protect fighters from themselves. All I know is Dom Cruz must have been punching the walls watching that ref letting it go that long. Points JBH since stream is DOA.
There you go.
Thank you, Junk Savage.
Junk always gives up on the stream.
Well, I'm DOA too, don't worry.
What's that?
I said I'm DOA too, don't worry.
All right, so Jesse over here getting the points. Drunk giving up on the stream. 6, 8, 110 to
You gotta
mystical.
think about it. And as much as I appreciate Roberto having your back and being loyal to you, I mean, it doesn't really make the game fair.
Oh, come on.
Like,
you just put the belt.
10 points to 8 points.
You put the belt on the line,
I'm
for
not
God's
talking
sakes.
about the belt. I'm talking about the points.
No, you need to. She put the belt on the
I
line.
have
Now
to-
all of a sudden she's.
I gotta do what I gotta do to get points. All right, Moss?
What, complain?
Stop complaining. I'm being real, you know?
She doesn't understand. It's not going to work. Complaining doesn't get the points.
But I'm not complaining.
Puff out them titties. Let's go.
What titties?
Go like this. Here's me titties.
What titties?
Donate for me titties.
You mean this
Let's
flat
win,
thing?
boys.
Well, when you use those points to pay for more titties, then I'll puff them out. How about that?
CBD.
Cranky.
CBD.
Here we go.
CBD.
We got Darren Parker coming in.
CBD. It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you wanted to get these for before or after the fight training and
make your life a better place. Here we go. Darren's coming in.
Orbitableable, Phuket. I hole. Points Mystic hanging with the boys.
That's right. How the hell do you say that? Orbitables? How does it work?
Wonderful.
Thank you, Darren. Putting the points to the boys over there. 114. All right, here we go. 114. Damn, we're starting off hot. How about this, Jesse? How about this? We are on our second channel and the community banding together, supporting the show no matter where we go. Shout out to the people. You are all wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Nicole Wilson says, JBH, I need bigger boobs too. Tell Pale to pay for mine. That's what I'm saying, man.
Ladies.
You want us to perk up the boobs? Pay for them. Pay for them.
Roberto is going crazy. He's going crazy. Yes. Yes.
Proper on this whiskey. Yes. Proper 12.
Whoa, Roberto. Oh my God. He is going crazy tonight.
Points Mystic.
Jesse, I did not expect this. This is insanity tonight.
Points to the boys.
Holy shit.
Points to the boys. We got them points.
Points to the boys, we making that noise.
Jesse,
Yeah,
it's not starting off good for you.
it's okay. I'm not worried.
If you want to help Jesse out, say points to JBH. Or if you want the 6-hour squad party on Sunday, drop a donation to the pot. But yeah, Roberto. That's our code. Anyway, here's Dana White.
There's 3.
Look at the boss just shoving Q-tips up his nose over and over and over again. So he put on these events for us. I put on his Instagram. I'm like, this guy's a stud.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that 3 times.
Think about it. This guy doesn't need the money. He could be at home, sitting by the pool, kicking up the legs, hanging out with his family, just throwing cash in the air like it doesn't matter. And this dude is just chilling, getting Q-tips up his nose for events. He's fist bumping these fighters. He's out and about, risking getting the coronavirus. And here, like, is it because he loves the sport or does he love the attention? Why is he doing this? I like how he's calling everyone pussies.
I don't think it's because he loves the attention. I think he's trying to make a point, and he's doing very good at it, if you ask me. I think he's just trying to prove to everyone that isn't as serious as the media is making it out to be, and it is a serious situation. I mean, I'm fucking staying home every day. Every day I think I got coronavirus, but I think what he's trying to prove is there's still a way to function as an economy and as a society and as a business without having to lock yourself inside and lose money every day. You know, and I think he's doing a pretty good job at proving that point.
I got to say, Dana White doing this. I mean, some may say it's just his ego. He wants to be the only one out there. He wants the attention, this and that. I just think he wants to he wants to take advantage of a situation that no one else is taking advantage of. And now here he is having 3 events in 1 week. So far, everything's good. Jacare had the corona. They shipped him home, and we still haven't heard a thing. Knock on wood. Everyone is great. They're going to have another event.
Johnny in the chat says, I'll say it in a second.
Super chat.
Here comes Darren Parker.
JBH, but you do have that ass.
You do.
Points to Booth.
You do have that ass.
Darren.
It's true.
Yeah,
Right.
I have the. All right, I'm gonna say it. Not according to Food Fight Live, I don't.
Wait, I thought we weren't doing what?
Proper 12.
My flat ass is my biggest asset.
What?
Thank you, Darren Parker.
Look out! Look out! Oh, Roberto! He's coming in again with the proper donation. Yes,
Proper
guy's an animal.
Yes. Proper 12.
Holy shit, Roberto, man! What the hell? Just flexing on the whole
Points
community.
Mystic. Okay, that's it. Tomorrow I got bets with Kiwi and Ricky.
Uh-oh.
Bets with Kiwi and Ricky. Oh, man. On the line. Thank you, Roberto. Jesus Christ.
Wonderful,
Wow.
wonderful.
Man,
Ross, you
oh,
didn't
man.
play it.
Hold on. There it is. Roberto dropping another one in for the boys.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
I can't get over this. Colby Covington coming in. What do we got, Colby? What do we got?
Oh, you filthy animal suck.
SO Glide Fortnite Goat.
Fortnite, go.
Glide's very fucking good. So, all right. So let's get this
So
settle
that's
down.
149.
So here we go. 149. What are you talking about?
That's 5 points.
No, 5 goes to the squad, right?
Oh, yeah, that's squad. Sorry.
So squad's 11.
11.
Okay, so squad going to 11 points.
Okay.
Now Roberto got the 30 points going to the
So
MMA-HOLES.
174.
That's correct. Very good, Jess. 174.
You say very good because you didn't have the answer yet.
Well, listen, that's an easy one. That was an easy one. Then when they get harder, I'm going to start going to your direction. But Jesse, listen, you're in last place right now.
I know.
Okay. Now Roberto said that's it. Okay, so now my lifeline is gone.
Him for a second.
He said that's it, Jesse.
Yeah.
So I mean, and listen, he put a lot of fucking money in. So I don't blame him. But JBH is trying to come back here. The squad party trying to come back here on a Friday night, and we're talking Dana White now. We're talking about Dana White putting on an event this weekend.
Go.
The Q-tips in the nose, and this is the fight card tomorrow.
I saw Alex. I think it was Alex Lovo. I don't know. It was an Alex something in the chat. Ask if we are going to be doing a gaming stream on Sunday, anyways, even if the point loses like we did last week. And the answer is no. Last week we needed that mental release. There was a lot going on. So this week, no. We still abide by all rules. If the pot doesn't win, then there is no gaming stream.
Yeah, you're getting the Fight Buddies is definitely gonna be tomorrow night for sure. But yeah, Sunday we're gonna take off. The only reason why is we have been going like 24 hours a day, and then streaming every night. So it's been a lot. So listen, we're glad to do it, but if we have a chance to take one off and do actually shit around here, we're going to take that opportunity. But we'll see what happens. If the chat changes
Can you give us your
the game?
best Valley Girl accent?
Uh-oh.
Like,
Oh my God. What? I thought it was done. Slapping the ass.
My God.
Come on, Ariel.
My God.
Really?
Really?
Let's go, Ariel.
At that
But.
Oh my God.
All right, Roberto.
You guys are
Points
freaking
Mystic.
great. Mystic is the man. Points JBH.
Okay,
Cheers, holes.
hold on a second. We had
7
two.
you, 7 me.
All right. So Jess, if you can open up Streamlabs on the, we have to put these together because. So thank you so much. Oh my God, Roberto and Erie9. Thank you very much. So because we're on the second channel, it's a little tricky right now. Our super chat is not linked up with our Streamlabs. So we encourage you, if you can donate and decide to put anything towards the show tonight, use the Streamlabs donations so we can actually have them all together. Unfortunately, super chat goes at the same time. But if you can, that's fine. You can use super chat as well.
It's 7 you, 7 me.
All right, 7. All right, so hold on a second.
So 17 and 181.
All right. 181. Thank you so much, Roberto. Drop it to the boys. Yes, thank you very much. 180. Hold on a second. 181. This is because of those tards. We'll be back on the main channel.
No, don't worry,
next week.
Erie9. Your contribution is completely appreciated. It's not that.
It's not your fault. Yeah. Okay, and the other one went to you, right, Jess?
Yeah. 17.
17 points to JBH, and that's points, JBH.
Erie9. Force. Erie9.
We were thinking about just taking the super chat off on the second channel and just having Streamlabs, but some people, don't want to do the Streamlabs, so that's why it's up. Thank you, everyone, for the support tonight. Really appreciate it on a weird one on the second channel, but we're still going to keep the party going.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We'll be back on the main channel next week. All right. So what did you think about this card over here, Overeem and Harris? This fight briefing. Any locks? Any upsets? What stood out?
I wasn't
for you?
the most enthused with the whole card. I think the first fight on the card, which was Song Yadong and Marlon Vera, was probably going to be the most exciting fight of the night. But now that may be off, and Urijah Faber might be fighting Marlon Vera, I don't know if I'm as excited for it. I know people are like, whoa, Urijah Faber is a legend. He's this, he's that. But against Marlon Vera, I just don't see the fight being as exciting as it would have been against a pretty fast fighter like Song. So the card overall I thought was decent. Pretty well put together for the trio, but I don't know if this is my favorite fight night card. It's certainly, they tried to put together some good fights and I can't complain, but I don't know. Maybe if it was a little more stacked, I would have been a little more excited for it. I don't like the idea that a female fight is the co-main event.
It's not a bad fight though.
But I don't like it.
Really?
I don't know. Like, I've never been the biggest fan of watching Claudia Gadelha fight. And I know she's great. She's an excellent grappler. She can be fun to watch, but I don't know, man. I feel like if they were to put like two male heavy hitters on, and maybe I'm being sexist.
Yeah, I think you're off on this one.
But I just don't like it.
So this Claudia Gadelha versus Angela Hill, there maybe I would say 4 fights ago, I was off the Angela Hill train. I was like, fuck this girl, man. This girl does not deserve to be on the UFC roster. She got cut before, and then she went to Invicta and flipped the script over there and came back. And now she's on a 3-fight winning streak. She wasn't very good in the UFC. She really didn't pan out coming from the Ultimate Fighter. But look at this. Doctor stoppage, ground and pound, a unanimous decision. She's been on fire. And she came in on short notice in the last one. So here she is now just surging up the rankings, fighting a Claudia Gadelha, who this girl was supposed to be, she was like she had the opportunity to be a champ right there from the Ultimate Fighter against HELWANI and Jacek. And then ever since then, just didn't work out for her. Beast Claudia Gadelha. I mean, this girl, tough as nails, great ground game. She's got cardio for days. I really like this matchup because they're just saying, hey, Angela, you know what? You filled in, you stepped up for us. You're on a 3-fight win streak. You look great. Here you go. Take on Claudia.
Listen, it's not that the fight itself is bad. The fight is fine. It's like I said, I think I'm just I have a weird thing with female fights. See, here's my thing, and maybe some people can relate and maybe some people can't. But for me personally, as an MMA fan, I prefer, if they're going to put a female fight on a co-main event or even a main event, I want to see like the bombs. I want to see the Shevchenkos, the Nunezes, the Cyborgs. I want to see those fights. I don't want to see Gadelha versus Angela Hill.
Wow.
And listen, I think they're great fighters, and I think this is a great matchup. I just don't want to see it this high up on the card. Maybe put it a little earlier on the main card and replace it with something else. And it's just my opinion. I'm sure a lot of people disagree, but that's just the way. I don't know. I just feel like it would be more entertaining that way.
I don't hate it. I really don't. Overeem versus Walt Harris. The story of Walt Harris is pretty much overshadowing everything. But Alistair Overeem, I mean, this guy, a legend, absolute legend of the sport. Alistair Overeem coming back. And listen, the last fight he should have won against Rosenstrike, it was his. He was winning the whole entire fight. Didn't look great. And before that, he was on a 2-fight winning streak. So Alistair Overeem now trying to bounce back. He is 39 years old against a Walt Harris who wants any chance to get, at a title. He wants that opportunity. So I like the main event. I like the fact that this guy subscribed. Cheney Pate, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. But I think that's I think the 1-2 punch for a fight night, not a pay-per-view. A fight night, not too bad. And then you got Edson Barboza. I mean, when does Edson Barboza in a bad fight? Even when he sucks, the fight's still pretty entertaining. Edson versus Dan Ige going at it. 13-2-0. That's pretty fiery. Eric Anders versus Christoph Yoko. Hey, man, don't you know I'm Yoko?
Wonderful,
I don't
wonderful.
think it sounds like that.
Hey, man, don't you know I'm Yoko?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yikes.
That's not how it goes? Hey, man, don't you know I'm Christoph Yoko? I'm
Oh, good.
Yoko? No? All right. And then you got Urijah Faber. Now, we don't know if, according to UFC.com, Song Yadong is still on the card. So is Urijah fighting on this card? We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really seen any updates on it. The last I heard was he was having visa issues, but it wasn't confirmed. Let me just look it up real quick and see if anything new has
I tell you what.
broken.
15-1-1 Song Yadong. Or Yadong Song. Whose dong is in my palm? What? Versus Marlon Vera. That's going on. I don't hate this card. Last Wednesday's card I thought was fantastic. I had a great time during that card. I thought it was great. It was so much fun. The fights were all entertaining. Maybe a little lopsided main event, but still carnage we got to see. We got to see teeth flying out of a face. That's always fun. But this card, not bad. Matt Brown coming back versus Miguel Baeza. Anthony Hernandez versus Kevin Holland. Giga Chikadze versus Erwin Rivera. You got the damage on the card. Darren Elkins versus Nate Lunduwiwe. Courtney Casey versus Mara Romero Barella. And Rodrigo Nascimento. How many names do these people have? Nascimento Ferreira versus Dantale Mayas. All right, so, whatever. They're not all going to be, super big name fighters, but not bad. Decent matchups. Not bad at all. UFC 250 is the real garbage card. Oof, says Darren. Let's look at UFC 250.
Uriah Faber says, sounds like it's resolved, but I'm cleared to fight just in case.
Okay.
So I'm assuming Song is still fighting Marlon Vera. But they're not really giving us much information here. And this is per ARIEL HELWANI, who usually keeps us up to date on everything. So I suppose Song is still fighting Marlon Vera tomorrow.
Yes. As it stands, yes. It's on the UFC website, and judging from what you just said, yeah. So everyone's saying UFC 250 is trash. There's no card, really. I mean, they got a couple of guys on here. Oh, Devin. What up, Devin? We got to drag his ass back on. We got to get Devin on. Devin Clark's fighting. We haven't spoken to him. Ian Heinisch from the Contender Series. This is not bad. What are you talking about, guys? These are good fights. Listen, this is not your main event. Amanda Nunes versus Felicia Spencer is not the main event. To be determined versus to be determined. So they're going to throw someone as your main event. The card's not even put together, really. We don't even know what's up. Let's see. They have any prelims? They don't even have prelims here. The card's not even done. So what the hell is everyone talking about? I understand it's like right around the corner, but they're going to slap something together here. And they'll put something nice. Now, I mean, pay-per-view? Are they going to put they can't put Tyron Woodley at top. Isn't he fighting, though, soon? Isn't Woodley fighting Gilbert Burns? Yeah, the card's not even put together. I'm not going to criticize this card right yet, especially during a pandemic. I'm just so happy we're getting fights. But when the card's put together, we'll take a look at it, and we'll dissect it and see if it's worth the pay-per-view or not. But so far, man, Alonzo Menefield. Devin, man, they just throw him to the wolves every fight. He don't get any layups. Ian Heinisch. Formiga versus Alex Perez. Feisty little guys going at it. Charles Bird versus Maki Pitolo. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Sound the alarms. Sound the alarms. Alex Lovell coming in with the Ends Alone.
Ends alone. Michael Ends alone. Look out. Ends alone. Michael Ends alone. Watch out, here he comes with the wrench friend, heart and soul of the holes, Mrs. Steely girlfriend, timeout trolls. Welcome to the dead end cock, so big that you can't even comprehend. Bust and chrome, making bitches moan on the timestamp throne while the chat room stones. Hold up, save the show, for the tales will be told about Michael Ends Alone.
Thank you, Alex. Hell yeah, Alex.
RIP to the gaming stream, and of course RIP Mikey. Oh yeah. I can't wait for my t-shirt to get here so I can wear it in public aggressively while not wearing a face mask. Big Chicket gets the W tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Points to Jesse.
Let's go, Alex!
Uh-oh. Oh, shit, Jess.
Alex And okay, enough.
That was a doozy. What?
I sent your t-shirt out today, Alex. So I got your email.
Merry Christmas. My name is Troll, and I'm a special hole. I'm shirtless and alone again. Internet is my only friend. It's Christmas, hooray! I sit and watch MMA. No girlfriend this year, but I have my hand. Sit in front of computer, making fun of people. No avatar to hide my gremlin face. Oh yes, it's Christmas, I am so hideous. Maybe Santa bring me a pocket pussy.
Okay, I'm coming back. Nah. Points Mystic.
Uh-oh. The boys over here. He's coming back. He's not. We don't know, Jesse. We don't know.
Well, screw you, Roberto.
Man, oh man. All right, so the 12, that is 193. Thank you very much, Roberto. You are wonderful, wonderful. That's my boy there, Roberto. Me and Roberto, we roll deep.
Roberto.
We roll deep. 190. Man, we're crushing it tonight. The belt's mine. The Fuka Friday belt is mine, Jesse. You will be singing. Mark my fucking words. Oh, we didn't tell him what the new song is on the wheel.
What's the new song, Moss?
Well, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
So stupid. So stupid.
Drop the nachos in the chat. Yeah, save a horse. We'll both of us can really mutilate that song. But there you go. Shout out to the Cowboys.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, thank you, Roberto. So looking at this card is really not much. UFC 250. Let's get to the stories, Jesse. Let's get to the news, Jesse. You want to do that?
All right. Aw, what a cute little picture D-Raz posted up there.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, love. Jesse, while the song plays, I'm going to take you over.
MMA-HOLES buy UFC Fight Island for $100 billion.
Look at this, Jesse. Breaking news.
Oh, that's great. That's the picture of us celebrating Fight Island that we just bought.
Wow. Hold on a second, Jesse. I cannot even believe this. Breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, this just in, the MMA-HOLES. That's right, the MMA-HOLES. Well, they just purchased Fight Island. That's right, Fight Island. This is just coming in from our anchor, our wanker, Caucasian man. Here he is over here breaking the news. Caucasian man, what can you say about this story?
Well, I'm not surprised, Moss. The MMA-HOLES are always taking it to the next level. You threw me off. I didn't know you were gonna bring me into it. I thought you were gonna do this by yourself.
Now, is there any reason why you just spit all over the
I thought you were doing this by yourself and you just randomly brought me into it and I didn't know what to say, so all I could think was...
Why did you spit all over everything, though?
I didn't. You're just being dramatic like you always are.
Oh, my
Typical
God.
men.
There you go. Anyway, yes, I shaved my pits for the event. Actually, I was so excited that we bought the island, I shaved my pits. This was when we first went to Arizona. There we go. Breaking news. Yeah, we bought it for $100 billion. Everyone's like, what do you guys do with the donation money? Well, there you go. We bought Fight Island.
Don't you think men shouldn't shave their pits?
Yeah, I like to shave my pits.
I think it's
well,
so
I don't shave it like a girl, though, like every day. I shave it if I'm going to go to a resort or something.
It doesn't make sense, though.
Or if I go to the beach.
You're a man, though.
Comes off.
You're not a woman. You're a man. The hair stays. You know what I mean? Like,
I got to shave my pits.
It's not a man thing to do.
It's all right. I buzz my arms.
But,
and
okay,
my chest.
I get it if your arms are unruly. But your armpits?
Yeah,
that's
take it out.
Legs and armpits stay.
It's fine.
That stays. You don't
know, man.
Woman it up over there.
The hair harbors smell. See, Matt, it's the truth, man. Like, you ever, when you ever shave the pits, you put the deodorant in there, and you're fine. You're good. But sometimes you got a little hair over there. Sometimes you get that stank. What the fuck? You don't want to keep any extra stank.
I never smelled an odor off of your armpits, even with hair.
Because they're hairy. They're hairless.
No, even with hair.
But I keep it nicely trimmed.
Moss, the point is, you're a man. You should not be cutting the hair under your arms.
All right. I'll smell for you. If you want me to smell, I'll smell. right, where are we going? To the news?
My pit hair is thin and soft like a balding chihuahua.
Yeah, actually in the chat. And thank you, D-Rest. D-Rest, pretty much everything that you have been putting on the website, we've been just basically dropping on the MMA Holes Instagram. So shout out to D-Rest. We've been throwing his stuff on the MMA Holes Instagram. Keep it coming. Keep all the good. The people love this one. The ladies love Jesse Licken. They love that one. So shout out to D-Rest for making the art. If you have any art, MMA Holes art, like look at this. It's nice. It's like someone was fucking the soap. Drunk Savage's meme. Yeah, if you have any MMA Holes art, drop it on the MMAHoles.com, and we'll probably, if it's good, we'll put it on our Instagram. Oh, here we go. There's the Jesse coin.
What?
There's the mystical coin. Look at that.
Wait, go back up. Why am I only worth $100?
Well, Jesse,
and you're worth $500?
Because I'm the
what the fuck?
I'm the king of the points game.
What the fuck is this shit?
I am the king of the points game. That's right. Look,
what
MMA Holes
fuck?
trading cards. Not trading cards. Playing cards. Look at that. D-Rest. Is that D-Rest, that one? Yeah, D-Rest. He's very artistic. All right, let's go to the... This is Dana after his test. After Dana took the coronavirus test. All right. What about this meme over here? Drunk Savage posted this.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
That's racist.
That's pretty funny, though.
Not everyone with a neck beard and the same haircut is Khabib, for God's sakes. That's racist.
That one's funny, though.
All right. Let's see what
there?
else we got here. We get into the news. Let's see. I'm trying to find the news. There we go, Jesse. All right, so here's the Uriah Faber story, but I don't think we need to even go there.
Not
right?
even, no, because we already talked about it. It looks like Song Yadong is still in the picture, I guess, but just keep your eyes open, I guess.
What do we got with El Kukui?
So his manager wants him to retire. According to Essential Sports.
Some manager. Retire? I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Why?
So Justin Gaethje's manager believes that... Oh, sorry. Justin Gaethje's manager, not his manager.
Gaethje's manager.
Ali Abdelaziz. Yeah.
Oh, fucking Ali.
Yeah. Ali believes that Tony Ferguson should retire. Not even a week ago, Ferguson found himself in one of the toughest fights of his career. The boogeyman found it difficult to get into his rhythm, although he did land almost the same amount of significant strikes as Gaethje. They were far less effective, and he couldn't get anything going. Every time Ferguson tried to draw Gaethje into a firefight, he was made to pay the price. Justin's manager, who also manages Khabib Nurmagomedov, thinks that it's time for Ferguson to retire. Ferguson has been competing as a pro MMA fighter since 2008. Throughout his career, he has defeated some of the very best competitors in the sport. His work ethic and discipline have allowed him to compete at the top even in his late 30s. Prior to the Gaethje fight, he was on a 12-fight win streak and almost on the verge of competing against Nurmagomedov. But after watching his fight with Gaethje, many critics, including Ali, believe that he should hang up his gloves. He said, quote, "When you take an ass whooping that Tony Ferguson did, I think he's never going to be the same. If he had fought Khabib also, he would have never been the same. He had a great run, but I think when you get beat up like that, you'll never recover from this beating, and I think he should retire. What else he needs to accomplish." He then continued that by saying, quote, "Or maybe he can have a senior citizen match with guys like McGregor. To fight a guy like Conor McGregor, you have to be coming off of 2 losses. Maybe he and Tony can fight." However, it wasn't all negativity coming out of Ali's mouth this time. The manager did acknowledge Tony's accomplishments and showed concerns towards his family, saying, quote, "He takes a lot of damage. The guy has a family. I don't want to see him drinking soup out of a straw. This is my opinion. If he was my guy, I'd be like, yo, you gotta retire." But do you think Tony Ferguson, what should he do next? Should he retire or should he pursue a title shot?
Oh, Ali. What is Ali worth? I mean,
probably millions of dollars.
This
right?
guy, he pretty much in his stable. He's got all the champs. It's nuts.
He's the manager of all the top tier fighters.
You got Usman. You got Triple
Sahiha. Justin Gaethje.
He's an interim, but it still counts.
Nurmagomedov.
Habib. You got Usman.
You said Usman.
Usman.
Magomed Sharipov. Pretty much all of Khabib's team is Ali's.
Well, I'm talking about champs.
Oh, well.
Actually, one of them won the PFL thing, didn't they?
Magomed Sharipov was one of the top contenders in PFL.
Did he win? I think he did.
It wasn't Magomed Sharipov. I'm pretty sure it was Magomed Sharipov.
Know. Yeah, Ali's killing him, man. You know, say what you will about the guy. He's a knucklehead, but the dude he's doing something right as a manager, I guess. But listen, stay out of Tony's thing, man. What do you move on? Yeah. Your boy just smashed him. Move on. Just stop it. Right?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, don't you feel like, all right, your guy, it is what it is. He bashed your boy. The Khabib fight's never going to happen now. Just move on. Like, what do you, like, I don't understand the logic behind this. Like, he's trying to come across as like, well, you know, he's trying to do the right thing for him and give him good advice.
Well,
no, you're not. You're
that's
trolling.
Not what he's doing. He was trolling in the beginning. He was pretty clear that he was making some nasty remarks, but I think he was trying to honor the accomplishments of Tony because that's
Jesus Christ.
That's the right thing to do. You know,
man, oh man, Conor got smashed by Habib, and Ali still, you know, just who gives a fuck?
He
just
said
move on.
Tony should take on a senior citizen fight like Conor McGregor. That's what he said.
Well, listen, he has a hard on for Conor, and fairly, because Conor really he doesn't like.
How's Noah?
No, not even the Noah, the terrorist rat thing. I mean, I don't think that sits well with Ali. I think deep down Ali wants to murder Conor. Like if Ali wanted, if Ali was going to murder anybody, it would be Conor. I kind of understand why Ali goes after Conor, but why Tony? Your boy got dismantled.
But the thing is if Ali keeps going after Conor the way he is, he's going to start sounding like a triggered coward bitch, you know? Like, he's going to start sounding like that woman who can't stop obsessing over her ex. You know, it's going to start sounding like that if he doesn't cut the shit. I get it. He bothered you. He made comments, blah, blah, blah. You made your comments back. You move on. If you keep sitting there and every single interview you do, you somehow manage to find a way to reference Conor McGregor,
he's got
eventually, it's like, come on, bro.
Hold on a second. We got pandemic here. Alex.
Every time I see a video of Ali Abdelaziz, I feel like he's trying to sell me a used DVD player. Points, Jess.
Woo!
That's because he is.
Let's go! Alex Trouble! Alex Trouble!
There you go. 39, Jess. Look at that. 39 points. Jesse's trying to creep back in the game. The squad party only at 11 for Sunday. A 6-hour squad party. Could you imagine if we just don't stop? We just keep streaming and streaming and streaming.
Shopping during a pandemic.
Ethiopian phenomenon.
I'm a little late. Have you guys discussed the back and forth between Ngannou and John Jones?
No.
No. Do
If
we have
you
the story?
look on Francis's Instagram, John Jones and Francis have agreed to fight each other.
Yes.
That's some fire coke that John Jones has.
I know. I have a story. Don't worry. We'll get there. And no, you're not late for it. We just have not gotten to it yet. In fact, we just read the first story.
We can go right into that now. I'm cool with that. Because I was watching Ngannou on...
it's the last story of
Mike
the night,
Tyson. Hold on. So that's 2, 1... hold on. What were we doing? 13. I'm sorry. I'm having brain farts tonight. I'm not all together.
Come on, Mas. Why?
So,
what's going on in your mind?
No, I see things like I'm looking at something and I can't comprehend it. Like I can't process it. Like I was on that screen and all of a sudden I just had a blank. Was that weird? I don't know. I just completely vegged out.
I suppose not.
Maybe because I'm on the second channel, not on the main channel. But how about this? We have 200 people hanging with the boys. 200 people hanging on our second channel over here. Look at that. We get shut down on our main channel. Everyone comes over to the second channel. That is a community over there.
That's loyalty.
That is a community. Now, if you're new to this, subscribe to this channel. This is our second one, not the MMA Holes. Our main is the MMA Holes. We'll be back there next week. But shout out to the people coming back here and hanging with us.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, let's get to that John Jones story. Why not?
All right. So it's the last story, so you're going to have to scroll a little bit. It's a little further down there.
That's all right. I got all day. Night.
According to the Bleacher Report, John Jones says, send the deal for UFC heavyweight fight with Francis Ngannou, and there has been a back and forth. Now, this, I don't think is all caught up with all of it, but I'll read the beginning parts of it, and then we can check if there's any further back and forth here. But John Jones is apparently ready to make the move up to heavyweight. The UFC light heavyweight champ tweeted, send the deal, responding to speculation he would not take a fight to a heavyweight against Francis Ngannou. He tweeted, quote, who would you guys consider the quicker and more technical striker, Thiago Santos or Francis?
Come on, John. You don't want that smoke.
If you guys think I wouldn't take this fight, you're insane. I have absolutely nothing else to prove as a light heavyweight. I'd love that big money fight right around now. Send the deal. Now,
hold on. Before you keep going with this,
sure.
my first thoughts of John Jones versus Ngannou And John Jones, the greatest light heavyweight of all time, pound for pound GOAT right now. Still the pound for pound GOAT. John Jones. That's the guy. That's the guy. I don't care about picograms. I don't care what he did outside of the cage. I don't care. John Jones, a beast, a legend. Now, when you move up to heavyweight and you fight Francis Ngannou, all I could think of is John running. I swear to God, that's the only thing I can think of right now.
Yes.
John's going to get into the cage and he's going to just try to run and tire Francis out. He will run for his life. He will run. I'm telling you right now, you're going to see John Jones doing his dun, 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 dun. Whoa. Dun, 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 dun. I'm running John Jones. Whoa. Is he tired yet? I'm running around. That's what we're going to see, Jesse. Just phoo, 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 phoo. There is no way he's going to be even near Francis.
Here's why I believe that John Jones would do this, even if he is going to run or whatever. You got to think he has nothing to lose, because if he goes up to heavyweight and he wins...
His brain.
Wait, no. If he goes up to heavyweight and he wins, then it's like, oh, John Jones is the real GOAT. He just won a heavyweight against one of the fucking hardest hitters. In fact, the top title contender in the world. But then if he loses, it's like, oh, well, he moved up to heavyweight. He's not comfortable there. That's not his division. It's fine. You can cut him some slack on that one. That's exactly what's going to happen. So no matter what, whether he wins or loses, he still wins. People will still find a reason to give him an excuse.
He's already throwing something out there. Hold on a second. We got a super chat. It's Yeet.
Jones versus Ngannou for interim. Watch DC pass out.
Oh, yeah. DC's like, God damn it. Thank you, Yeet, for the two. Those two go over to the pot. Just like that. The 6-hour squad party. 15. The only reason why I'm skeptical about Bones versus Francis, I'd love to see it. Who wouldn't love to see that? But he already called out Rumble Johnson and said, hey, let's do this. Or no, who was it? Was it Rumble? Where he said he wanted to do a catchweight fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Rumble. So he already said, let's do a catchweight, a exhibition catchweight fight. Like he's like trying to wean himself in. An exhibition.
It's an exhibition.
An exhibition. Excuse me. I apologize.
Stipe already laid out the blueprint to beat Francis. John looked bad last fight, but he can definitely shock Francis.
Man, I don't see it.
That's not happening.
I picked. Thank you, Roberto. And that goes to the pot. Look at that, Roberto going to the pot. Or are we still doing Roberto automatic to me? How are we doing?
No, we're not. You're way ahead. Put that shit to the pot.
Fuck. I tried.
Fucking sore winner over here.
I tried. I am on the John Jones train. I think John Jones is great at light heavyweight. I still don't see anyone beating him. And I know Reyes was close and Santos was close. DC had some flashy moments in his fight. But at light heavyweight, John Jones is here and everyone else is here. Moving up to heavyweight, look at St. Preux. I mean, St. Preux looked like trash. Like complete trash. And I'm not saying St. Preux is John Jones.
Not all fighters are the same.
I don't see it.
Look at what Cejudo did when he moved up to bantam. Like it doesn't. I don't see it working. Every fighter is different. If they move down, like if you take the Jose Aldo effect, he moved down and then found a perfect home in that new division. If you take Barbosa this weekend, he may very well be moving down to 145 and find a new home in that division. But then there's fighters like Henry Cejudo who move up, or Darren Till who can move up and find that perfect home. So it's ultimately it goes down to the fighter. It's not like, oh, if you move up, you're gonna lose, or if you move up, you're gonna win. It's not like that. It's the fighter.
If John Jones runs for 3 rounds and tires out Francis, maybe, but the first 3 rounds could be hell for John. And here's the thing: I know Francis tired out real quick against Stipe, but everyone says that he fixed this problem, right? So I have to believe that Francis has a little bit more cardio this time. So maybe he can go to 3 rounds and then start to drop his level, especially if he's chasing John around the cage. But I can't see John standing in the pocket. I can't see, like, I just feel he's going to constantly be moving. And I don't see him landing anything on Francis. Like, he doesn't want to be in that line of fire. I mean, Francis,
clearly he does.
Oh, man, I don't see it.
You want to hear what Francis said in response?
Yeah, get back to it. I'm sorry. It's just hard for me to envision.
So then John Jones tweeted, man, it was weird seeing OSP fight at heavyweight. Made it seem so much more real for me, especially knowing he was at 240 pounds. With a little more cardio, he would have been cherry. I was visualizing myself as him that whole fight. And then Francis Ngannou tweeted, how real it seems to you, my friend.
I love Francis, man.
And then John Jones responded, it seemed so real, Francis. All that power means nothing when your haymakers are too slow. I'm not most my friend.
All right, so John's not wrong about that. Like, when it comes to technique. Oh, speaking of John, here we go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. John Jones, crash the show. 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 John Jones, crash the show.
Yes! Drunk Savage! There we go.
John Jones wins interim belt, then the UFC strips Stipe and makes Jones versus DC3. Is it just me, or is Dana White starting to look like Matt Serra's older brother?
I see it. How about that, Drunk Savage? Thank you.
It was supposed to say points JBH, but it got cut off.
It was supposed to say points JBH?
Yeah.
You sure? Are you sure, Jesse? All right, I'll give you
Who
the
are
points.
you to steal points at 193?
Listen, I'll give you the points. I thought you wanted to do a squad party. Okay, 47 for JBH over here.
Flexing new points, JBH is gonna win here, and we'll keep pushing till we know the loss is really lost. Raise the bar, make the points feel like they're losing. Love this, we're riding up this, we'll show them JBH is boss.
JBH.
There you go. Jesse coming back. 47, 193, and 17 for the squad party. Mystical still in the lead. The belt is on the line. The belt is on the line tonight. The loser sings. If the squad party wins, we stream for 6 hours Sunday. Lot going down here. 253 people on the second channel, Jesse. Look at that. Look at that. Smack a like over here. Subscribe if you're not subbed. And we'll be back on the main channel, the MMA Holes, next week.
That's how middle-aged men and flat asses do it.
That's right. We can't be stopped over here. We cannot be stopped. Thank you for coming back, community. Appreciate it. You're wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, so what did Francis say?
So then John Jones responded, who would you guys consider the quicker, more... oh, I already read that part. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, I don't have anything here.
Oh, no. This is so this is just the updated one. So yours is...
All right, let's see what we got. What do we got here?
So he then responded, so who would you guys consider the quicker and more technical striker, Thiago Santos or Francis? If you guys think I wouldn't take this fight, you're insane. I have absolutely nothing else to prove. As a light heavyweight, I'd love that big money fight right now. Man, I don't Send the deal. And then Jimmy Manuel responded later on saying, love it. This is going to happen.
All right. Oh, yeah. Wait. Didn't Francis respond, though? What the fuck?
Yeah, he did. I already read that. Where have you been?
I don't know. I was playing the lead guitar.
So then he responded one more, and he retweeted it. He said, if you think you can handle my technique level, that's fine, shrug. But I agree with you that you don't deserve, or you don't have anything to prove in light heavyweight division, and that this should be for money bags.
So Francis Ngannou was on the Mike Tyson, what was his podcast called? Mike Tyson preaches
the Hot
about.
Box.
Mike Tyson's great.
The Hot Box, right?
He's one of the few podcasts that I could actually sit through the entirety of. Like even Joe Rogan, he has his moments. The last Joe Rogan I sat through was the Elon Musk. But it wasn't because of Joe, it was because of Elon. You know, if Joe has a good guest, I'm in. If Joe has a shit guest, I am out. If Mike Tyson has a good or a shit guest, I'm in either way. Mm-hmm. Right? Like that's how good Mike Tyson is.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's like, listen, you're here, stay there, I'm going to do all the talking. And he just preaches. He called Ngannou, what did he say? An African N-word or something like that. What did he say? I forgot what he said. I'm like, and in Francis's face, like how Mike put it, it was so insulting. And Francis kind of looked at him. But what is Francis gonna do? It's Mike Tyson. It's Iron Mike over here. He can say whatever the hell he wants. Yeah. Just preaching to the freaking dude. I loved it. Mike Tyson's fantastic. He really is fantastic. And Francis on there, he was getting advice. You got to talk shit.
Right.
You gotta, you know, you don't. I know you're a nice guy, but you gotta sell a fight. That's what Mike was pretty much saying to Francis, and he's right. So here Francis is going after John Jones. I see it very lopsided in favor of Francis. I really do. Listen, John Jones, like I said, is great. come on, man. We're apples and oranges here.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why it kind of went back to me saying that John Jones really has nothing to lose here, because if you think about it, if he went up to heavyweight, and like I said, if he won, people would be like, greatest of all time, and this and that, and he went up and he beat one of the top tier heavyweights and blah, blah, blah. But if he lost, and you as a John Jones fan would probably say, well, he moved up to heavyweight. No big deal. He wasn't comfortable there. It's fine.
Most fighters, I would say, if they go up to another weight class and lose, they can go back and do whatever. The problem here is John Jones already is under the spotlight. John Jones already has a checkered past outside of the cage. He has been found guilty of cheating, right? So there are a lot of people just waiting, just sitting there. Now, I don't give a fuck. If John Jones loses a heavyweight, goes back down, defends at light heavyweight and rattles off some more wins, or if he loses a couple more times, in my mind, John Jones is a beast, so I don't care. But there are a lot of people that are just waiting. They're just perched up, just like, wait for it. Once John Jones loses, I'm going to go onto Twitter and
But that's
go
how
crazy.
the whole MMA community is, in fairness. Like, even if it's someone that they like take Tony Ferguson, for example. People loved Tony Ferguson, hard on Tony Ferguson, right? And then he loses.
It's a different animal. This is different.
No, wait, but to go to the example of what you were saying about people who are going to be ready on Twitter, say, because Tony Ferguson lost, and people who claim to love this guy were ready. They had their keyboards ready, and they fucking attacked on Twitter. For a guy who's on a 12-fight win streak, who's arguably one of the best fighters in his division, takes one loss, boom, people just completely spin it around, right?
I think it's completely different.
I don't.
Listen, I understand where you're going with this, but John Jones, people are waiting for this. People are dying waiting to throw him under the bus.
Francis Sucks fought one fighter in his prime and lost.
Sucks fought one fighter in his prime and lost.
But
all right, listen, guys.
That's debatable.
We're talking, and when Francis was coming up, I was on the Francis train. I said, this guy is going to fight for a belt. This guy is the real deal. When he was about to face Stipe, it's all on air. I said, Stipe is going to beat him. Stipe is just that good. He's going to beat him. And what happened? Stipe weathered the first round, took him out. He didn't finish him, but he pretty much dominated him the rest of the fight over there. There is a way to beat Francis Ngannou.
Right.
But I feel that this man, he is bred to fight. This man. That's what he's bred for. The guy has ridiculous retard strength.
He's not like most of the other fighters in his division.
At heavyweight, and this is why I keep going to this, and thank you for the donation. Really appreciate that, King. At heavyweight is way different than a bantamweight, okay? Like, this is why I have problems with people saying that was a great stoppage with Henry Cejudo. When we're talking heavyweight, it's a whole different animal here. I mean, we're talking, there are literally people there that just rely on brute force and strength. And that's what Francis had. Came after Rosenstrike with just clobbing, just coming after him with fists coming from every direction, hoping to hit on one. It doesn't look pretty, but it works. It's effective. If you have a great ground game, if you have the answers to it, God bless. This man punched a hole through the UFC facility punching machine. Like, the guy is a freak of nature. He's the exception to most rules. So in other situations, I would agree, but not when we're talking heavyweight. I feel heavyweight's a whole different ballgame. That's why it was so... I'm sorry. One more thing, and I'll let you go. I apologize.
He's so, passionate about it.
Stipe Miocic defending that belt at heavyweight and having that winning streak is so fucking impressive just for that reason. Just for that reason alone, because of the X factor of the bombs in the heavyweight's hands. So it's a whole different animal. Go ahead.
So I believe there are some heavyweights. I know what you're saying is the division as a whole is different. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that the... out of all the divisions in the UFC, the heavyweight division is like a completely different monster?
It's like a different sport.
Okay, so I can agree to that to a certain extent, but there have been heavyweight fighters and heavyweight fights that remind you of fights that have happened in the lower division. So it's difficult to say, oh, it's all heavyweight division. The heavyweight division is a completely different monster. It is to a certain extent.
Okay, why is Greg Hardy succeeding?
Because of his name in NFL.
No.
Yes.
The reason why is he winning fights?
He's not. No, he cheated in one fight.
But why is he winning? Put aside the inhaler. Why is he winning? Because
I
he's
believe
pure. He has
is
pure
a power
athletic.
puncher.
Yeah, he has bombs in his hands,
Yeah.
and now he's trying to work on his technique. Why
He
does a
doesn't
guy?
have any athleticism,
This is
though.
why Francis Ngannou was not training his whole life. He came into the game late, and just his power carried him right to the top. Greg Hardy, the same bullshit. The guy's got no experience. Comes in there and his power is taking him up top. The heavyweight division is different than anything else. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Think about this. It's stop thinking that the heavyweights are like the fucking flyweights. It's a different sport.
But that's not what they're saying. They're not saying that they're exactly alike, but you have to understand there's a difference in every division. In fairness, if we were to go through every division of the UFC, we could find differences with every single one of them. Like, it's not like heavyweight is the only different division out of the entire sport.
As you go down, right, and you're getting into the 170s, the middleweights, the 170s, you get into the 155s. That's when you get the blend of the power, the technique. That's why those weight classes over there are probably the best, because you see a mix of everything beautifully. When you're at the smaller weight classes, yes, you get knockouts, but you're not seeing it as frequently as you're seeing it at the upper end of the rankings.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't, Jesse. You don't.
Cejudo knocked out 2 of his last, 3 opponents? Or
Arguable
like
quick stoppages. Think about it.
Arguable. is
Those
a
aren't
different
flatline
thing.
stoppages here. Henry Cejudo's not flatlining anyone. That's not happening. It's not happening.
So you're saying if it's a TKO compared to a KO, all of a sudden that makes a difference?
Yes, it's a huge. When you knock someone out, even Conor McGregor, who has pop in his left hand, when was the last time Conor put someone away and they just went to sleep?
Jose Aldo.
Never. It's never happened.
Conor McGregor did that to
Nope.
Jose Aldo.
Hammer fists. It
No,
wasn't the original punch.
I've heard you
Oh, for
argue this
fuck's sake.
before.
And I'm a Conor
I'm sorry,
guy.
I'll get off of it real quick, but I'm just going to say, I've heard you argue this before. In fact, I remember watching the fight over with you, and you kept saying, no, Aldo wasn't out. And Conor went in, and he was dropping the hammer fist. To me, what I saw after watching that over and over and over
You're
again,
wrong.
I firmly believe Aldo was out before he hit the ground.
No, he was not out. He was rocked, and Conor finished him with fucking
He's
hammer
more
fists.
than rocked.
I'm telling you, and I'm a Conor guy. I would love to say Conor put him out cold. He didn't. He beat his head off the mat. He's quick. He used his speed to put, finish the deal so the ref could stop it.
Justin Gaethje, lightweight, knockout power.
Yeah, you got one. Listen, oh my God.
Francis only costs battle-worn heavyweights, not John.
That's from King K. Says Francis only KOs battle-worn heavyweights, not John. All right, listen. If you think John's going to get in there and he's going to fare well against Francis Ngannou, you might have something, because John's the greatest pound-for-pound fighter of all time, right? And when you think pound-for-pound, he could fight at any weight class because he's pound-for-pound the greatest. He goes up to heavyweight, could take him out there. He's just that good. I feel going from light heavyweight up to heavyweight, right? And you're fighting a guy like a Francis Ngannou, I feel like it's a whole different ballgame. I feel like the power is so much higher. John Jones, does he have power in his hands? He's going to rely on his speed,
No,
his
he has
elbows.
power in his hands.
No power in his hands.
Yes, he does.
No power. Elbows, knees, that is John Jones. Not his. He'll even admit it.
Would you make the same argument for Darren Till going up to middleweight then?
Darren Till going up to middleweight? Darren Till is a middleweight. He belongs at middleweight.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he was in a middleweight, and all of a sudden he's randomly moving up to middleweight. Would you make the same argument that if a fighter is moving up a weight class, that all of a sudden it adjusts their ability to win a fight?
So Darren Till, okay, never belonged at 170. Darren Till at that's like John Jones trying to get down to middleweight.
Mm-hmm.
John Jones is a huge lightweight, but has no problem hitting that weight. You know what I'm saying? Darren Till did not belong at 170. That was just insane.
Have you ever even seen John wobbled?
That's a good question. Well,
John, no.
When he fought Gustafsson, there was, I don't think he was ever wobbled by Gustafsson, but there was a lot of technique that was exposed.
Yeah, John has had his bell rung. Reyes.
Even Thiago Santos exposed him.
Listen, Reyes definitely connected flushly on him, but he was never eyes rolled back into his head. Holy shit, he's going out. Never that. But you're not dealing with heavyweights.
Exposed.
You're not dealing with heavyweights.
I think it's different.
It's man.
If John Jones were to fight someone like Stipe Miocic, and arguably, I just want to also, if you're going to make this argument, fair, but DC's technically a heavyweight. He's more comfortable at heavyweight. He feels healthier at heavyweight. He fights better at heavyweight. And John Jones beat him twice. So it's hard to argue, oh, John Jones stands no chance at heavyweight. He fought a technical heavyweight twice and won.
DC is undefeated at heavyweight until he met who? Stipe Miocic, right?
He defeated him the first time.
Okay.
knocked
And he
his
was
ass out.
undefeated at light heavyweight until he met John Jones. John Jones at light heavyweight was DC's kryptonite. And what did I say? If John Jones met DC at heavyweight, might be a problem. Why did John Jones never want to go after him at heavyweight? And John Jones even said it. No, we're fighting at light heavyweight. And DC said, all right, I'm going to fight you at light heavyweight because I got to get that win back.
I firmly believe...
Even John Jones admitted that DC would be more of a problem. These are words out of John Jones's mouth, that DC would be more of a problem at heavyweight. Okay?
Right. Now, I firmly believe that John Jones still has that weird animosity against DC, which is why he's not giving him that fight. Because there is no way in hell that John Jones, or anybody else on his team for that matter, believes that DC at heavyweight is a stronger match than Francis Ngannou at heavyweight. There is no way. So the fact that John Jones is calling out Francis Ngannou, thinking that he can take Francis Ngannou out, tells you that it's the animosity for DC that explains why he's not taking that DC fight.
I'm going to go on a record and say this. DC has a better chance of beating Ngannou than John Jones.
But no, who has a better chance of beating John Jones, Francis Ngannou or DC?
Beating John Jones?
At heavyweight.
Listen, at heavyweight, see, that's tough. That's tough.
I rest my case.
Because here's why I say DC would be a problem for Ngannou. If he can weather that first round, right? If DC could weather that first round and try to keep close and not go crazy and not let Ngannou wind up or get the uppercut and slip any of that stuff. If DC could be tactical and try to hug on him and hump on him. DC's got that lower statue. He's got the lower center of gravity. He can take him down a lot easier. John's longer and lankier. John goes to shoot, more of a chance that knee's going to hit him. That uppercut's going to hit John Jones.
You could have argued the same thing with Stipe Miocic, and DC knocked him out in the first round of the first fight.
I am baffled right now by how people are doubting a certain Francis Ngannou. Have you seen how this man's been in the last 3 fights?
I never once doubted Francis Ngannou. I'm asking what your opinion is on who beats John Jones first, DC or Ngannou, because I don't doubt Francis Ngannou, and I firmly believe Ngannou is stronger than DC at heavyweight. It doesn't make any sense to me that John Jones and his team think the Ngannou fight is a safer fight than DC at heavyweight. It doesn't make any sense. If he was smart, he would take DC at heavyweight and win that fight.
First of all,
he's not going to win Ngannou.
You got to take DC out of the picture here, okay? We're talking Ngannou and John Jones, okay? And I understand you're dragging these other storylines.
No, I'm using this as an example.
Let's get back to the point here, okay?
I understand what the point is, but you're missing. I'm saying I'm using it as an example. I'm not saying John Jones is ever even going to idealize DC ever
You're
again.
Deflecting from Ngannou. That's what you're doing.
But I've already said Ngannou has enough power to take John Jones out at heavyweight. I have said that in
John Jones will lose to Ngannou. And I'm telling you right now, I don't know if John Jones is going to fight Ngannou.
So then we're talking in circles.
Yes. I'm telling you right now, if you were to say Mystic Moss, is John Jones fighting Francis Ngannou? I would say 100% no. I honestly don't see it happening because, seriously, John Jones can get devastated by this man. And if you lose to a guy that, let's be serious, doesn't have the technique that John Jones has. John Jones has everything in his bag of tricks to beat anyone at light heavyweight. But say he moves up and just gets flatlined in the first round. What are people going to say about John Jones? It's not going to look good. I don't think John Jones is taking that fight. I really do not think John Jones is taking that fight.
If he's looking for clout, he will.
Why? What is he looking for clout? He's the best pound-for-pound fighter of all time. Why do that? Why do that?
Clout at heavyweight.
This is what John Jones should do. If Stipe versus DC happens, there's a trilogy fight. John Jones should try to slip in then. That's when, because he's already beaten DC, right? He should slip in then, or Stipe Miocic. I mean, listen, Stipe's a beast, but maybe Stipe is not the same fighter as he was before after this layoff. Who knows? Go after those two. Don't go after Ngannou.
There's a reason Stipe keeps dodging fights. He keeps coming up with excuses. The first time before the coronavirus ever happened, he said he wanted to recover and this and that, and he had just had a kid and blah, blah, blah. Then the coronavirus happened, and he's like, oh, perfect excuse there. I don't want to fight during the coronavirus. Stipe will always come up with an excuse for why he can't fight yet. But I believe John Jones won't. And I believe John Jones would take on a fight with Francis Ngannou because he's an impulsive dude. I think he's so impulsive and so confident in himself, which I guess is a good quality to some extent, that he thinks that he's going to beat Francis Ngannou, which he won't.
Let me tell you why fighting a Stipe Miocic or a DC makes more sense to John Jones, right? If those two fight for a trilogy fight, okay, either one wins that fight, it makes sense. If John Jones goes up and fights Stipe Miocic, this man was a champion and defended the belt multiple times at heavyweight. This guy, if he loses to Stipe, he could say, hey, listen, I lost to arguably the greatest heavyweight of all time. If you lose to DC, oh, well, you know what? I beat him twice. That was a bad night for me. If you lose to Ngannou, you lost to a guy that's never won a belt. You have everything to lose in that fight.
No, you have nothing to lose if you're John Jones.
You have everything to lose. Your whole legacy's lost.
No, it's not, because he moved up to heavyweight fighting a guy that was arguably better than him, and everyone is going to say this. Everyone's going to say, well, he moved up to heavyweight. He's never fought at that division before. He wasn't comfortable there. He didn't know what he was doing at heavyweight. He was fighting a top-tier guy at heavyweight. He should have fought someone lower on in the division. That's what people are going to say. And I understand where you're coming from, and I agree with you. I'm just saying that's what's going to happen is John Jones is going to get all the excuses in the world because he's never fought at heavyweight, and he's fighting a top-tier heavyweight. So he has nothing to
I'm thinking
lose.
As a manager here, I'm thinking about what's right for John Jones. And honestly, I don't see a management team putting John Jones in the line of fire of a Francis Ngannou, especially if he doesn't have the belt yet. It makes no sense, business-wise. It makes no sense.
Shopping during a pandemic.
All right, here we go. What do we got with the donation? D-Rest.
You are bickering so much. King K super chatted twice and the point should have went to the pot. Points to the fucking pot.
All right, what do we have? 4?
First of all, D-Rest, you know when we're bickering. We're actually having, if you ask me, a very productive conversation / debate about MMA.
Listen, he wants a squad party.
You know when we're bickering, so get the fuck out of here with your bickering bullshit.
All right, let's see what the chat says. I'm actually curious. It's an interesting conversation. It's an interesting conversation. We are both on different sides of the fence, and that's what works here. If we both agreed on everything, then what the hell you watch for, right? Let's see what the chat says.
Didn't Jones fight a heavyweight once before, says Sean. Did he?
Not in the UFC, not that I know of.
Let us know who. Jamie Schwinn says, I think JBH needs get F in a SSS by Khabib. What?
Wonderful.
What did you even say, bro?
I don't know.
Tell him D-Rest, says Matt Stone. Dapper Dave says the money will make the fight. John Jones will take it. Yeet Yo Dude says Stipe versus Jones. DC sucks and deserves the cut. Bad Luck says that is the worst press coverage you can get, and I would honestly stop giving them any money. For what? For Jones? What are you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis?
Jones ducking Reyes rematch? Yeah, I agree. I firmly believe that.
He is. You're right.
I don't like cocaine. I just like the smell of it. See what he did there, Moss?
Wonderful,
he doesn't like cocaine. He just likes the smell of it.
Let's go back to that Reyes thing, though. Listen, he is ducking Reyes. There's no doubt. But as the champion, and he did get the win, does he really have to fight the guy? Like, I mean, to the fans and to shut everyone up, I understand why you have that rematch. But at the same time, say what you want, whether he won or lost that fight. He got the W. It was controversial, but it wasn't like some disqualification or anything like that. He won the fight. He is the champ. Why should he do that?
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't make any sense.
I agree.
So I don't blame John for not doing that.
Guys.
I mean, yes.
I forgot.
Talk to him because I got to take a piss.
I forgot. Oh, okay. Well, you have me now, guys. The flat-assed, flat-chested JBH. I hope you guys enjoy this conversation. Put the no nachos in the chat. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Oh, wait, am I looking the wrong way? I gotta look this way, right? Play the music. Post reloaded no one. Well, JBH, at least you might beat the pop party. I know. Listen, guys, now's the time for me to talk to you guys. Okay, Mystic Moss wins all the time. You know this. I'm not gonna say the same things I say every single fight or Fuka Friday, but I'm just gonna say this, guys. It would be really nice to win this week. Or it would be nice to have a gaming stream this week. Can you hear Moss B? Shh. Like to see Bones Jones rematch both Thiago and Reyes. Jesse, you forgot Moss is pimping. Oh, yeah, that was another thing. Moss is pimping me out because apparently women are too stupid to know anything about MMA. ASMR with JVH, hydrochloride. D. Brown, John could fight both the same night. Did someone sing last time? Yes, Moss sang last time. That was the first time he lost in a while. It actually felt good. We got a renamed the studio that night. Good luck. LOL for reaching. Tell me did you wash your hands?
I sure did. You You want to touch him?
Barely. It sounds like you just kind of rubbed it underwater and then.
What? Hold on a second. Who is the germ nut?
Me.
Me.
You're not
I'm the germ nut.
Not even
I'm
close.
fucking washing my hands every 5 seconds. I got to tell you to wash your hands.
You don't tell me to
So
wash my
Ninja,
hands.
please. All right, here we go. 95 likes over here, and we didn't start the clock. There it is.
You know he did.
The clock has begun. Ladies and gentlemen, when that clock is done, the points game is over, and right now we sit at this 23, the 6-hour squad party. 47, Jesse.
Yikes.
193 for the Mystical. That's right. Tonight, the belt is on the line. Jesse has put her shiny belt on the line. It needs to be cleaned, by the way. It looks dirty. You want to spit shine that before you give it to me tonight?
I thought there's a special way to clean it because you said that the stuff would rub off.
Spit shine that belt for me. All right, let's see what happens.
Now I gotta pee.
All right, go pee.
I made a new friend in the chat.
Did you?
Jordy.
Is it true, Jordy? All right. So we got some more news to get to. We started the clock. Thank you for joining us. And how about 358 hanging? Who the fuck is that? It's the MMA Holes. Hanging with the boys. Hanging with the boys here on a Friday night. We're fooking off. Our main channel is the MMA Holes. And this is not the MMA Holes. This is our second channel. People think they can stop us, and we just keep going. So this community, shout out to the people out there, all wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Keeping the party alive. Drop the no nachos in the chat. Let's see how many people are no nachoing it tonight. Hold the nachos tonight here on Not the MMA Holes. Where's the guy with the hair? I don't know. She did, for me, just wear a MMA bikini. What is an MMA bikini? Alex got the nachos. No nachos, yeah. Eerie. Alex got no nachos. Anyone else got no nachos? Let's see. Ride Drive. No nachos. Hold the nachos in the chat. No nachos, please. I'm trying to watch my figure. So today I was working out by my garage. There's no gym or anything like that. So I took the ARIEL HELWANI, you know, the thing. I'm calling it this, the ARIEL HELWANI, because I've seen boxers use this thing before, but ARIEL made it cool again, where you wrap the thing around your head and you start punching the ball. I decided to hit that thing by the garage like a spaz. It's a good workout. It's good cardio. Works on your hand-eye coordination as you hit that ball.
Go figure.
Drop a couple elbows.
The gift he got me for my birthday,
I
he's
took
using.
it. If I give you something and you don't use it, it's mine now. I'm going to start using it.
I use it. I don't use that. There's 4 balls, and I have the beginner. He has the advanced, so I guess he could use it.
Yeah, man. It's great. Does anyone ever use that thing? We should get sponsored by those. The balls. It's great. It's good exercise. If you need a cheap way to get some exercise in, no sponsor. It's like a ball on a little elastic string. You attach it to your head and you hit that thing. It's fun. It's actually a lot of fun.
Not very motivating garage workout. We need gym stuff. Yeah, man. I agree. I'm still Buffer, bro. You're Bruce Buffer?
Bruce Buffer.
Jordy's Bruce Buffer. Yo, dude says advanced balls. Muscle legs balls.
I love punching balls.
I'm playing with balls in person, and Oregon bars are open too, Moss. Oh, by the way, did you hear Florida? What was it, Moss? 2,500 new cases ever since Florida reopened. And 500 plus new cases in Arizona ever since they're starting to reopen as well.
I mean, listen, what are you going to do, right? Everyone's got to get back to work.
Crazy.
But now you're hearing these numbers. We don't know what's accurate and what's not. I was watching the sumo, and shout out, who was Rai? I love the sumo. She hates it. She fucking hates it. I love watching fat Japanese guys.
I love combat sports. I love everything about it, but sumo just doesn't do it for me. Like,
I love it.
I would watch anything else, but I would not watch sumo. And every night, it's live, and he turns that shit on, and immediately I turn over and fall asleep. I can't do it.
So I'm watching the sumo, right? And I'm saying to myself,
Shopping door
hold on a second.
pandemic.
Drunk Savage.
Apparently the fat uncle fuckers had Bruce Buffer before you. They also had boobs before JBH.
Yikes.
As for our angry friend, I think his anger comes from him not being able to come to terms with the fact that he's gay.
Ooh.
He sees man ass and the rage builds PJBH.
Maybe.
Listen, we did everything first. Don't listen to anybody. We did everything first. That's what we do over here. We do it first, and we do it right.
Wonderful.
Just remember that. We do everything first and right. It doesn't matter what anyone says. It's about what's right. All right, 49 points to Jesse. So, what the hell were we talking about before that? Thank you, Drunk. The fuck were we talking about? Oh, the sumo. So I'm watching the crowd, and no one in the crowd has masks on.
Yeah.
Nothing. The sumo wrestlers, there's no safety precautions. It's just like, and old people. There's old people everywhere. And I'm like, is this safe? Like, what's going on here? Maybe we're just overreacting. And then I look, and sure enough,
Yes.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Demula.
Screw Big Pig's dog, keep the show going, hell yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Wonderful.
All right, Demula.
All right, 2 points caught.
Pandemic.
Hold on, hold that thought. We got a shopping during a pandemic here.
I love the song. Guy sings before a sumo fight. I wonder what he's saying.
It kills
Points
me.
Mystic.
Listen, no
Thank you,
disrespect. No disrespect to that, to like their culture and everything like that, but I don't know, man. Like, I love combat sports. I love it. It's probably my favorite sport now. It used to be football, but now I think combat sports is number one for sure.
Well, you have no other option because there's nothing else on.
But the sumo is just.
It's great. What are you talking about?
Listen, I respect that. That kind of sport has been around for a long time. I can't watch it, man. I don't know what it is.
You don't like watching fat guys?
There's no sport in it. They're just two dudes like slamming up against
People
each
say
other.
the same thing about MMA. They say people are just laying on top of each other, humping each other.
Yeah, you're right, but I don't fucking know. I just can't do it, man.
I'm telling you right now, if you haven't watched sumo, I forgot what the channel is, and if anyone knows the channel, put it in the chat. It's fantastic. They show it on YouTube for free. They're two warriors with their warrior diapers on. It looks ridiculous. But if you watch, like, you know, the history, like how they respect each other and the culture behind it, it's fascinating. Cool. It really isn't a dopey singing beforehand. Listen, I don't know if it's a religious thing or what, but it's mesmerizing to watch. And then they just, the anticipation for these two behemoths to collide and boom, headbutting each other and shit. It's nuts.
The culture is the cool part about it. Like, if I were to sit there and watch like the whole cultural, like all of their little rituals and stuff that they do for their culture, like that's cool. But the actual sport of the two dudes just running at each other, trying to push each other out of the circle, I don't know if
those other guys.
I don't know if that.
Those other guys should put diapers on and do it. They're big enough.
Sumo is fun to watch. They definitely eat a lot of nachos.
There you go. You hear it right, Drive.
Super chat.
Hold on, we're on the second channel, so we got them coming in from both ends.
Moss is the better bomber, but JBH better in A2AMOS.
There you go. Take that.
Wait, so Moss is the better bomber, but JBH better in A2A. Wait, so whose points are those?
I don't know, but then it says Moss.
That doesn't mean anything.
Right? It's to me. It says
both
me.
of our names in it, Moss.
No, but I'm twice.
What? That doesn't mean
I'm
anything.
better bomber, you're better in A2A.
You have plenty of points. Put it to the pot.
What are you fucking talking about? It's mine.
Are you kidding?
You get.
You're really being selfish right now?
Henry, drop it in the chat. I'm pretty sure it's mine, but all right.
Air to air. That's what he's talking about.
Shit.
Air to air.
All right, so there's 2 that goes here, 27. Jesse's fucking groveling for points.
Well, you have 195. What are you complaining about? You
all right, let Henry
explain
it.
You're such a woman.
Well, that belt's gonna look good around my waist. that belt, Jesse's belt tonight is mine. He says, obviously, Moss. What the fuck? Like, what kind of plan are you on? Jesus Christ.
Are you serious?
Salty as a motherfucker.
So, because he said it in the chat, all of a sudden you get them?
No, he
didn't say it in the point.
He said Moss, as in points to Moss. Like, what the fuck? Wait,
You're such a woman, man.
If they say JBH, you take the points.
You're such a woman.
How does that make me a female?
Take those points away.
How did I sprout a vagina right there?
You shave your armpits. That's why.
Oh, all right. Well, fair enough. All right, lesson, Jet, lesson. I'm going to give you a lesson in likes here. 100 likes. Jesse needs a wambulance. Everyone, clench the fists. Let's go. On the second channel, 419 watching. Let's go, baby.
100 likes. Watching fights. Fists so tight. MMA-HOLES. Custom fights. Pump, pump. 100 likes. Watching fights. Fists so tight. MMA-HOLES. Custom fights. Pump, pump. 100 likes. Watching fights. Fists so tight. MMA-HOLES. Custom fights. Pump, pump. 100 likes. Watching fights. Fists so tight. MMA-HOLES. Custom fights. Pump, pump.
Yes. Nothing stops the MMA holes. Nothing!
The dislikes can choke on a carrot.
A carrot.
Isn't it refreshing, Jesse?
What's that?
There's only 4 people choking on a carrot. We have 100 likes and 408 people watching our second channel. Get shut down on the other one. We pop back up over here.
And we still have more viewers tonight than
Ah, yes, baby.
Nachos did.
Yeah! Oh, it feels, I tell you, this crew, these people, just look at these beautiful people in this chat. Drop a wonderful, wonderful if you're subscribed to both channels, the MMA holes, not the MMA holes. Let's see who's a subscriber. All right, Jesse.
We have Rogelio Hernandez, Flatter Thinking and H, Drunk Savage, Henry Solstice, Eerie 9. Drunk Savage says, wonderful, wonderful, Flatter Thinking with a WW. Henry Solstice says, do you know what it took me to send that disc? Ride Drive Lily, Rogelio Hernandez, the MMA Superfan, Tonto, Kiwi, Roberto Lopez, and H, Henry Solstice, K-Dub, Sean Hart, Mike H, the Double Champ, Duke Chronic, Roberto Lopez, Eerie 9, Jamie Schwint, Anything First, Jose Loco, D-Rest, Alex Level, Matt Stone, KCO, Johnny, and H, Heavy Micro, Richard Solomon, Ride Drive Lily, Sean Hart, Cold Big, Drunk Savage, Moronic Emergency, Carl Hayes, Aiden Oliveras, A Wicked World, Shannon Stewart, and H, Aiden Oliveras, Alex Lovell, the Double Champ, Aiden Oliveras again. All right, Aiden, we get it. Lil D, Sean
Look at those people. Look at
Hart,
them.
and Wicked World.
Jesse, they're beautiful people, and they need some beautiful CBD. Shout out to Mystic Roots. I'm not sure if they're in the chat, but they have the greatest CBD in the world.
Mystic Roots is a boutique organic hemp farm located in the Pacific Northwest. All of Mystic Roots products are homegrown on a trusted Oregon farm and completely organic, so you don't have to worry about those extra fillers or additives that those other companies don't tell you about. Visit Mystic Roots with the link in the description below using promo code MMA-HOLE, that's MMA-HOLE, for any over $35, as well as 15% off your entire purchase. You can get the best quality flowers, edibles, extracts, and cosmetics. Ever since we started using Mystic Roots, we've never wanted to turn back to any other company. Once again, visit Mystic Roots with the link in the description and use promo code MMA-HOLE and get up to 15% off your entire purchase.
Everyone, get your CBD promo code MMA-HOLE. We don't know how long this promo code is going to be around, so 15% off. Get your deals. Mystic Roots. Wonderful, wonderful. Jesse, I clean my ass.
Say goodbye to toilet paper with affordable premium bidet attachments by Lux Bidet. Upgrade your bathroom with Lux Bidet's beautifully designed bidet attachments featuring chrome-plated water pressure and temperature control lever for a more elegant look. Lux Bidet attachments features user-friendly control knobs that are simple to operate. Simply connect your Neo Bidet directly to your toilet or sink water supply and deliver your preferred level of water enjoyment. Use promo code CLEANHOLES. That's promo code CLEANHOLES. That's promo code CLEANHOLES for 10% off your entire purchase. When your bidet arrives at your door, you can register your product ID on the Lux Bidet website to extend your product warranty from 18 months to 2 years. Then you can use your registered bidet ID as a $5 coupon code towards your next purchase. Once again, use promo code CLEANHOLES. CLEANHOLES. Link in the description for a cleaner, healthier, happier butthole.
I got to say this. The community, we have the cleanest bungholes in all of YouTube. Roberto Hernandez and H, I saw you guys got it as well. I saw Jeremiah White has it. So everyone that has a clean
Marky
anus,
Rowe.
congratulations. Link in the description down below. Clean holes, you get 10% off. And look at that. Not only do we have the greatest community, not only do we have the greatest show, but we have the greatest sponsors as well down below. And one more sponsor. Tomorrow night, we're going to be reacting to some fights. You ready to react to some fights, Jesse?
I'm so ready, Moss. I
Well,
can't wait.
Alistair Overeem versus Walt Harris going down finally. This is supposed to happen before. Tragedy hits the family of the Harris, and now he is back to avenge his daughter's death, to put on a performance. A lot of respect at the weigh-ins. And if you want to watch this, ESPN Plus.
That's right.
We've got a link in the description. Sign up to ESPN Plus, and you can catch all of the fights, all the fight nights, the pay-per-views. And by using our promo code, or promo link, excuse me, down below, by using our link, you help out the MMA Holes too. Give the money to the MMA Holes and not ESPN. Help the holes out and be wonderful, wonderful. Tune in.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right.
Moss, I've been thinking.
Yeah.
Now, I know our third channel is our IRL channel. It's where we kind of fuck off and do whatever. So what if we rebranded it to something that's like anything goes kind of thing? Like, what if we made a name for it where we could do IRL, MMA, and all that shit? And that way, We could do like morning MMA shows and stuff like that on the third
This is
channel.
yeah. We'll talk about it off air.
With them.
Yeah, I'm down with
The
that.
whole point of me asking publicly.
Because you do this all the time.
If you subscribe.
Yeah.
But you're missing the point because you're destroying it right now, Moss.
Yeah.
Then you're not helping.
Listen, it's a great idea. Everyone should subscribe to all three of our channels, 100%. I am totally with you. But if we're going to rebrand, let's rebrand it and then throw it at them. That's probably the smarter business move. Jesse has a great idea. 3 channels. We're going cross country. So make sure you subscribe to all of them. The MMA Holes, and thank God everyone subscribed to this channel.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't know we're live right now. So if anything happens to our channels, we bounce back and forth.
That's what I'm saying, Aiden. Breakfast MMA shows.
We were supposed to do that a long time ago.
The Breakfast Burrito Show.
All right. I'm down with that. Listen, I'll stream.
That's a good name. The Breakfast Burrito Show. And we wake up at 7 a.m. Eastern time and do the Breakfast Burrito Show.
I want to do a segment on every show where you just come up with something and then throw it.
I have a lot of ideas, okay? I'm not good at
where are they during our
executing
pitch
them
conversations? Where I'm like, Jesse, you have anything to think about? She's like,
because
I don't know.
I'm already overwhelmed with a lot of ideas.
So what we should do is, since you are during the show, you're very creative and you're not off air, we should have.
I'm working at my juices are flowing more.
Okay, so we should have the Jesse pitch segment where every show we stop the show. We just stop it in its tracks.
I'm down with that.
We put the camera on Jesse. We give you a little song.
The Breakfast Burrito Show.
Now pitch an idea. Go ahead.
Okay, every morning on the third channel, link in the description, we go live at either 7 a.m. Eastern time or maybe 9 a.m. Eastern time, so those of you guys on the West Coast can still tune in, maybe before work or when you're getting started for work. And it's the Breakfast Burrito Bonanza, Matt Stone. There you go, the Breakfast Burrito Bonanza. And we just talk about MMA for an hour in the morning, having our coffee, eating our breakfast, maybe 2 hours, and just the morning MMA show. We don't have a morning one. We have all night shows.
We were supposed to do the morning show 2 years ago.
But 2 years ago, it was not MMA. It was supposed to be anything.
So you wanted morning MMA show.
Morning MMA show.
Okay.
You know, move the MMA audience over there, and then boom, we got 3 successful MMA channels.
Listen, I'm down. Do it.
The Breakfast Burrito Bonanza.
Okay. I'm down.
Okay, there's my segment.
Will you guys tune into a morning show? Let us know with the ones in the chat if we had a morning show. It might be a night show for certain people in other spots of the world. All right. Well, I'll do that. Listen, you don't have to tell me.
Gives us a reason to wake up even earlier in the morning.
You don't have to fucking tell me. You don't have to. I'm down.
The hungover hour.
All right. What other stories do we have here, Jesse?
All right. So next up, according to Bloody Elbow, your favorite source, Moss, the UFC fails to enforce its own health and safety rules in the last Jacksonville fight.
Oh my God. Why am I not shocked it's Bloody Elbow? Like, why does this not surprise me in any way?
Well, I have to prepare you.
Hold on a second. We got a pandemic over here. Roberto.
Sumo began 2,000 years ago. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Points Mystic.
Tell me about
cool.
Points to the boys.
Wonderful.
Mixed martial burritos. Oh, I love that. Mixed martial. I think the burrito thing is so funny. We should play off that, Moss. The mixed martial burritos. Oh, here we go. MMA morning burrito breakfast show. Bidet after breakfast burrito. It's just so funny.
It is hilarious.
We should make a burrito, a morning burrito MMA show.
I am dying laughing on the inside.
No, you're not.
I am hysterical laughing.
Listen, you don't have to find everything I find funny. I get it. You don't have the same sense of humor. It's fine.
MMA burritos. What the fuck? This is why that.
Buenos dias burritos.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Mixed martial hotcakes.
That works.
Okay. All right. Bloody Elbow says, on paper, the UFC's UFC Jacksonville events operations plan is a sound document. The stated goal of the document is to provide a prudent, safe, and responsible working environment for the Jacksonville events in compliance with federal, state, and local regulations and guidelines implemented to combat COVID-19. Had the document, which the UFC's medical staff developed along with other leading medical professionals, been followed to a T, the UFC might have been able to claim it provided a safe environment for all participants in Jacksonville. However, there were multiple breakdowns between the UFC between what the UFC wrote in its plan and what at the first 2 UFC Jacksonville events took place. Simply put, the UFC failed to stick to many parts of its plan.
Oh my God.
Here's some examples. Wait.
Oh my goodness.
Before you freak out, they have valid evidence. Here we go.
Oh, fuck me.
The first item under the health and safety procedures is, quote, social distancing. One item under the social distancing heading is, quote, handshakes and other similar contact-based greetings such as high fives will be prohibited.
Okay.
Wait.
Let's tear it down one at a time.
This is one. Ready?
Yeah, but let's address.
We saw UFC President Dana White break this rule throughout the weigh-ins for the first 2 Jacksonville events. UFC commentator Joe Rogan did the same when he conducted in-cage interviews during UFC 249's event. Daniel Cormier also disobeyed this order when he conducted in-cage interviews during the UFC Fight Night Smith versus Teixeira card on Wednesday. So there's number one.
Okay, let's talk about it each one. We are in the middle of a pandemic, and I understand their concern because after the Jacare, Corona thing, Dana White was fist bumping people and then fist bumping everyone else and hugging people as well. So if Jacare has the coronavirus and you don't want it to spread, why is the boss fist bumping everyone? So they're not wrong about that. Okay, I understand that. I have to assume here, okay, the boss is not going to wear the fucking mask and he's not going to wear gloves, okay?
Right.
So what I'm having to assume here is they are testing everyone as much times as they can test them. They don't have the coronavirus, so if they're fist bumping each other, it's fine, okay? We can't stop. I mean, they are literally in a bubble right now. The people in Fight Week are in Florida in this little bubble. They have to follow these protocols. They have to have lunch in a certain place and do whatever the hell they're doing and stay together, okay? So if the boss is fist bumping these people, everyone is doing the right thing, right? So how the fuck are they going to spread the virus if they're all tested?
Yeah.
Unless you want to have ICE raid your house in Arizona. No wonder why every Latino changing the last name, Pettis, Sheen, Ferguson, Ricardo Valenzuela got cut in half. Richie Valens. Points Mystic.
Yes! He's right, though, right? They all changed their names?
That's not true.
Roberto, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Wow. Look at that. Roberto, the 2 points. That puts me at 201, Jesse. Put that in your pipe and sing. All right, so I need your opinion on this.
Yeah.
At first, the Jacare situation, I thought it was ridiculous that Dana White was doing that. But now I have to feel that they are making sure that everyone is clear to go. And if you're going to be fist bumping people, everyone does not have the coronavirus.
Right.
Okay? So with that being said, do you still think that Dana White is taking risks, or what do you think?
Yeah, I do. I firmly believe he is, but I also have to side with you a little bit in the idea that he's trying to prove a point here. He's trying to prove that we can function as businesses, and he's not wrong to do so. I wouldn't kill the guy for it, but do I think he should take more safety measures or at least abide by the safety precautions that was put in place on paper? Yes, because I understand you're trying to show everyone that as a business you can work, right? Mm. But if you make on paper a printed, detailed booklet of safety precautions that will take place during this event and you don't abide by any of them, of course it's going to raise some red flags. Of course it's going to bring some questions into the air.
So you're saying that he is not exempt? Like, it's like when cops blow red lights.
Right. It's saying, listen, I appreciate what you're doing. I think what you're doing is fantastic, but follow the guidelines that you made. You know, like you put these together. If you don't follow them, why should anybody else? And if anybody else doesn't follow them, then how does that protect anybody in this crisis? It doesn't make any sense.
I understand the concern, but at the same time, we can't live in this bubble when the UFC is creating the bubble, you know? And by Dana White, mask, gloves, not touching everybody, that's basically like him saying, hey, our process isn't working here. What he's trying to do is show everyone that, listen, we can create this bubble, we can hold events, we can touch each other, everything's fine. These gentlemen and these women are going to fight in a cage, everyone's going to be safe, they're going to go home.
The only way we're going to know is if someone pops up with coronavirus within the next 2 weeks.
The Jacare thing was a misplay, but I feel that they fixed that, and who cares anymore? Let the boss fucking fist pump. Let him jerk off, I don't know. Let Alistair Overeem just come over with his horse cock and... Bill, I don't care. As long as I see fights, I don't give a shit. Yeah. Right? I think they're taking this a little too far. They're struggling. What's the next one, Jess?
All right, so there's another one. There's another thing in their little booklet. under the, quote, advanced screening procedures, right? Heading the document indicates that daily temperature checks will take place. The temperature threshold for UFC is, quote, at or greater than 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit. If a temperature check comes back at an elevated level, the document says, quote, the person will not be permitted to enter the arena or remain on premises. According to New York Times.
Hold that. We got a donation coming here, Roberto.
How does Rob Hearns sound? He'll be super popular. Like my good buddy Real used to say, Roberto H sounds mystic.
Sounds illegal, points mistake.
How does Rob Hearns? I like Hearns. Hearns is cool. Like, I think that nickname.
Rob Hearns? You sound super white, dude.
Mr. Hearns. No, I like Hearns. I like the Hearns. I like that.
Rob Hearns.
Like, it should be, get rid of the Rob and go the Hearns. Like, I'm the Hearns. I think that's cool. Right?
Rob Hearns. Listen, if you're trying to avoid eyes, I suppose you do what you gotta do, right? Rob Hearns.
I like the Hearns.
All right. They said, quote, at or greater than 100 degrees Fahrenheit. If temperature check comes back at an elevated level, the document says, quote, the person will not be permitted to enter the arena or remain on premises. According to the New York Times, the NBA is using a threshold of 99.1 degrees to refuse admittance to practice facilities. The 100.4 temperature limit the UFC is employing is in accordance with the Centers for Disease Control considers a fever.
Okay, all right. Just can you? I was kind of zoning out. So
right.
just give me
so,
a.
So just without their words, just in words that you can understand.
Yeah.
Basically, the UFC said, we're going to test all of your temperatures. If you hit 100.4 or higher, then you are not allowed in this event, right? But
who's coming in there 100.4? Okay.
That's what they're saying. They're going to test everyone's temperatures, and if you're 100.4 or higher, then you're not allowed in the event.
See, I'm with Flat. I thought she said 104 too. I know, we're idiots.
100.4.
100.4. Okay.
Now, the NBA is using a threshold of 99.1 degrees, which is technically the right threshold to use according to the CDC.
Oh my goodness.
It should be 99.1 or higher, but
oh my God.
The UFC tried to slip by and say if it's 100.4 or higher.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Which kind of gives people that leeway. If they have a fever, they're still kind of allowed in as long as they're not hitting 100.4.
Come on.
That's basically what they're implying is.
Listen, I've had 100.
Trying to skate by.
I've had fevers at 100 and felt like complete dog shit. So I guess I could understand that can be something of a concern. But I mean, these guys are cutting weight and they're going through all this shit here, and you got to think that their temperature fluctuates. Who cares? The fucking thing's going up the nose.
You got to consider what's going on in the world right now. At 100.4. You should be getting yourself tested.
But what's the point of the stick in the nose? Isn't that going to tell everyone?
That's going to happen anyways.
Yeah. So who cares about the temperature?
Well, sometimes your symptoms don't happen up to 14 days. So you can get that stick in the nose. And
wait, you can get the stick in the nose and still have the coronavirus?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Sometimes you don't show your symptoms up to 14 days.
Wait.
It's 2 to 14 days after exposure that you begin to show symptoms of coronavirus.
Wait, this is news to me. So you're telling me.
So let me give you.
So what the hell's the point of the fucking Q-tip?
Let me give you an example. You go to the grocery store today.
Yeah.
Right? You get a test tonight. You can test positive tonight, but not show any symptoms until 2 weeks from now.
Okay, I'm talking about if you get the Q-tip in the nose, right? And you're negative. Doesn't matter what fever you have. You don't have the coronavirus.
Right, but what they're saying is the CDC recommends 99.1 or higher.
Fuck the CDC! Fuck the C! Get out of here! Come on! Gaylord!
Let me read the next one.
Fuck the CDC! You can choke on my little cock, CDC! Who cares about the CDC? No Q-tip in the nose, no corona, fights are on. Okay. Come on with this shit.
Let me read the next one for you.
Sorry.
All right.
They fired me up.
One of the more ignored rules for the event fell under, quote, protective guidelines, personal protective equipment, right? That section, and pay attention, Moss.
Okay, hold on. Help me out here.
Protective guidelines, personal protective equipment. That's what this falls under. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The section included a directive that, quote, all personnel, including personnel in certain on-camera roles such as cutmen and cornermen, will be required to wear the face masks and gloves in connection with their job functions, including at the host hotel and at the arena. We saw many instances on camera, personnel without masks during the first 2 Jacksonville fight cards.
I mean, I guess, listen.
That is true. If you look at the embeddeds, there's a lot of people without masks on.
Yeah, I guess if that's the rules, in order for them to compete, they have to abide by that rule.
Yes.
I'm not against that. I mean, listen, I think it's stupid anyway. If everyone in that hotel, but now the staff that's working at these hotels, they're going out in the public, right?
They're saying
are they living
everyone
there?
involved in the event. Fighters,
hold on
tournament, cutmen, staff, everyone.
But my question is this. The people that are working in the hotel during fight week, I'm assuming they're going home to their families, right?
I mean, I would think so, yeah.
So those people can go out, contract the coronavirus, come back in and give it to everybody.
Unless they offered to host them in the hotel for that time.
Here's what I need to know.
The event.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling people are going home. Now, if people are going home, then it kind of, everything that they're doing makes no sense because you can actually go out to your families, get the coronavirus, come back and give it to the people there. So what's the deal with that? I don't even know. Like that.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know if people are going.
But they didn't say it in the article, right? They didn't bring that up.
Well, we haven't hit everything yet.
All right. How much more is this? Because I'm gonna.
There's a lot, Moss. You're gonna have to.
Can we just get the cliff notes to this?
All right.
Everyone's fine though.
Now let me make one thing clear, and I see. Some
hold on a second. Heavy Microgross is contracted hotel, not open to the public.
There you go.
But the staff.
Are they going home or
does
are they
the staff
staying in the
go
hotel?
home? Like during fight week.
That's a fair question.
I don't know.
And I see some people trying to push their own agendas into what's going on here, whether the coronavirus is real or not. This has nothing to do with that. This is the UFC following the guidelines that they set for themselves in the public.
This is how I look at it. All right, if people are breaking the rules, shame on them. But at the same time, if this still goes and there's no problems, 3 events, 1 week, no one gets the coronavirus from this thing. I don't give a fuck.
We won't know for 2 weeks.
I don't give a fuck what happens. You know what I'm saying? Let's wait 2 weeks before these knuckleheads start fucking opening their mouths. Bloody elbow. You know, right? Just wait 2 weeks. And then when people, then light them on fire, because you're going to do it anyway. Light them on fire afterwards. What are you doing it now for?
All right. The PPE guidelines also specify that all personnel should use PPE during their travel to the event.
It's so nauseating, man.
Super chat.
Drunk Savage with the super chat.
Pete's JBH.
Woo!
That Q-tip has a tiny nanobot that they implant in your brain. You get it. You are now under the control of the NWO. Look into it.
Oh
my God. Is that true, Jesse?
I'm going to reiterate. This is not about your personal opinions or conspiracies. As Moss cuts me off rudely.
That's your song.
I
guess you want to sing.
I appreciate it, Drunk. Thank you so much. But this is about, is the UFC following their guidelines? Whatever your opinions are on the on the coronavirus and your conspiracies and shit, just put them aside. We're not talking about that shit. We're talking about, is the UFC following guidelines?
It's pissing me off more and more, this article. Yeah. Can we just get the cliff notes to this thing and then move on?
It would be difficult to give you cliff notes given that these are genuine facts, and I can't really sum that up into something. I mean, someone else probably could, but I couldn't. So.
Well, boys and girls, there is 12 minutes left in the points game. Now, if
Did you give me my points?
If you're gonna, yes. If you're going to play along, do not wait until the last second. There is a delay if you want to play. Link in the description. Streamlabs. Nightbot is spamming the link as well. Drop a donation. Say points to JBH, points to Mystic. The person that loses the points game has to sing tonight, and the other person gets the Fuko Friday belt. If you go for the 6-hour squad party, we'll go 6 hours on this channel playing some video games Sunday night. What? So fights tomorrow, Sunday night gaming. You get all that, but it looks like, Jesse, I'm in the lead. I don't know how long I'm going to be in this lead. But you got 11 minutes to come back. What do you say? You think you're coming back?
I say I am 100% coming back. Why'd you JBH cam me while I was rubbing my face?
Because they want to see you. You're like,
now they all think I don't care.
Well, that's what you said, not me. Smack a like. 500 people watching our second channel. If you're not subscribed, sub to this channel. This is our second one. The MMA-HOLES is our first. 11 minutes left. So you can't give cliff notes to this thing, huh?
Listen, you can go into it and read it yourself. It's on the website. I'm not going to go through all of the...
It's too much, man. It's like...
There's a lot here. So,
they're just trying to find something wrong with what they're doing here. And listen, they are finding things. But if everything goes smoothly, does it really matter, right? Am I wrong? I mean...
You're not wrong.
It's crazy.
I only say that because I care about you.
Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. It means I'm wrong. What do you guys think in the chat? What do you think?
Oh,
I mean,
man.
do we keep going with this article or should we move
No,
on?
I've already X'd out, so we're moving on.
All right, we're moving on. All right, squeeze me another one, and then we'll have the dramatic finale of the points game.
So Dana White, I don't know if you know, has unloaded on the New York Times reporter who's been kind of throwing some backlash or some shade at the UFC.
Get him, Dana. Get him.
Yeah, Dana, and it's they said in a rather, quote, profane rant.
Mm-hmm.
So basically they were asking about the reporter, and this is what Dana said. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. You know what happened with that guy? That guy who has never covered the sport ever before was writing a story about our parent company, Endeavor. What do you think happened when this guy and this paper covered the UFC when they had never covered it before? What do you think happened? The fucking story was huge. They did killer traffic. Now they're writing stories 3 a week and they're posting live results. I don't give a shit what that guy thinks, what he has to say, or what he writes. Good for him. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And then he continued on by saying, anyway, if you know anything I should know, email is in the bio.
There you go. Dana White just going full heel on the reporters. Good for him. He had enough. You know, this guy has fuck you money. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He's running an events.
The biggest MMA organization.
No one else is running events. No one's getting the coronavirus. Everyone's fine. I'm sure something's going to pop up and the shit's going to hit the fan. But let's celebrate right now before everything goes to hell. Right? Let's enjoy it while it lasts.
Sure, why not?
Get him, Dana. All right.
Glover Teixeira was apologizing to Anthony Smith in the middle of pummeling him at UFC Jacksonville. I can't play the video for you guys, but basically what was said was Teixeira said, I'm sorry, man, it's part of the job. And then Anthony Smith said, what? And Teixeira said, sorry, it's part of the job.
Look out! Anderson Silva coming in! The Brazilian guitar goat! Look out! Oh my, we haven't seen that in forever. Roberto with the 16.
Points Mystic. Everyone stay safe.
Look at Roberto with the points coming in here. Look out! Has gone crazy tonight. Unbelievable.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Jesse.
Yesy.
You need help. 8 minutes left.
Yes, I do. All right, guys. Let me be perfectly transparent with you here. All right. We've got 508 people watching, and I find it hard to believe that nobody can help me here. And I know you may not want to help me because I have a flat ass and a flat chest, but it's perfectly okay. You can get over it. Listen, I need the help.
Don't forget your horse face too, Jesse.
And I have a horse face too.
Yes.
I can't forget that. In fact, we have a little meme that some individuals decided to put together for us.
Actually,
I could use some help here. What?
No, I was gonna say, you know, before we were dating, I actually had a list, a checklist.
Yeah.
And it was flat ass, no tits, and horse face.
Yes.
And you checked all of the boxes, and I am in love. I'm in love with you, Jesse. I love you so much.
I'm perfect. Listen, you can't argue. You can't argue with the horse face and the flat ass and the flat chest. That's what it is.
It's great. I'm gonna put you in a stable, Jesse. I'm gonna ride you around.
Now I'm gonna be more now I'm gonna be like. I need your help, guys. There's a lot of people watching, and I guarantee that there are people who can help me out tonight. So, listen.
You're gonna lose your belt.
Points JBH. If you send in a donation, make sure you just say points JBH at the end of that. Help me keep my belt because Moss.
Oh my God.
New studio! Yes, baby, let's go! Let's go!
Alex with the 500! Oh my God!
Let's go, bitch! Let's go!
Oh my God!
500 MMA holes, 500 we dropped on the show, 500 bills in the air, 500 shake it there, yeah. World domination, here we come. Here's 500 reasons why we crushed them. Greatest community in the world. Smoke that reefer, boys and girls. Sucking that green into my lungs, using bidets to clean my buns. Hanging with fight buddies throughout the night, watching UFC, enjoying some fights. Exhibitions, decisions, and more. I want to rub MMA into my balls. Whoever dropped the 500 on the show, you're a legend. MMA
500!
Flat ass twerk!
falling victim to the 5. There's 5 minutes left in the show. If anyone wants to help me. Oh my God.
Well, Samuel Gonzalez, you had a good run, my dude. The studio is now mine. JBH keeping that belt.
Let's
Points
go!
JBH. From the Alex Double Studio.
Let's go,
Let's go.
baby! Let's go, Alex!
Oh my God.
Alex, bravo!
Oh my God.
Can't give me a heart attack over here, Alex.
Oh my God.
Boys! Alex, bravo!
5 minutes left. I need help.
Alex, bravo!
I need help. Boys.
Alex, bravo!
Where's the beast? Where's the beast right now?
Let's go. That called for.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I can't
God.
fucking believe this. Thank you, Alex.
That was the horse face dance, the flat ass twerk,
500.
and the fat tip stab.
Could
Flat-
you
I mean,
fucking
flat
believe
tits.
this?
Yeah.
$500 donation. 4 minutes left in the game tonight. Oh my God. Jesse looks like it's going to be end still. Oh my
shit.
goodness.
Oh
Could you
my
believe
God.
Alex is a
Here, I'll write it
beast?
down for you. I got it.
Alex is an absolute beast.
From the Alex Level Studios. I'm writing down right now. Do you have a
fuck me.
Sharpie?
Fuck me.
You don't have a Sharpie?
Just write it down. Oh my God, I need help. Roberto coming in with the 2.
JBH, don't let those cunts get to you. You are beautiful. Points,
Aw.
Mystic.
She is beautiful. That
I
is
love
correct.
you, Roberto. Thank you.
Roberto, thank you so much for the donation, man. Everyone, thank you. That puts me at 221. Oh my God. Do I get a fucking miracle now?
I just typed in, or I'm not typed in, I just
shit.
wrote in Alex Level Studios here. And,
Any other studs out there?
hold on.
Oh my God.
Hold on. I'm pulling.
Oh shit. Holy shit. That is 2 weeks in a row where I got ass raped by the bomb. Alex, what a beast. Thank you so much, everyone, tonight. On the second channel, 500 people watching. Our first channel got shut down for a week. We'll be back on the MMA holes then, but damn, Alex is
Killing it.
on fire lately.
Here we go. Alex Level Studios.
Oh, I got to change it over here too. Alex Lovell.
And
Leveling it up.
I appreciate that, Roberto. Listen, I'd rather make fun of it, right? If people are gonna say things about me or whatever, I've learned from the best over here. So it is what it is. What are you gonna do? You know.
Oh my God. How much time is on the clock, Jesse?
We have 3 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock, Moss.
Let's see how this looks over here.
Whoo, man. I got it written down over here. The Alex Lovell Studios.
Wow.
Ooh,
Alex
it looks so
Lovell.
good.
Shit.
It looks so good over here.
That was a quick change. That is a quick change. I'm just going to keep this over here. I mean, listen, I need a Hail Mary. I don't even know if it could be possible to ever pull something like this off. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left if you want the boys to ride. Drop the points to Mystic. If you want the 6-hour squad party to go, well, that needs a lot of help. Points to the 6-hour squad party. Every donation counts before the time is up, and the chat is going crazy. Alex Lovell. Oh my goodness.
All right, to the oh wait, I'm not supposed to read that one out. Joey Savage coming in.
Super chat.
Drunk's coming in with the super chat. What does he got?
To the MMA hole's most successful month.
On
Clinking
God.
beer mugs.
It's been out of control.
On God, it is
Thank
our
you, Drunk.
most successful month. Thank you. Thank you to everyone. Man, like, you guys have no idea. This has been the most incredible month. It's crazy.
Think about that. A pandemic. People are in hard times right now. We've been struggling just like everyone else, and the holes have rallied to keep saving these shows over and over again, helping us move to a new state, and it really is so humbling to see the contribution over here. All right, 1:30 left in this game, and it looks like I'm singing.
It makes me want to hug you guys.
It looks like Jesse. I just want that belt so bad. Oh, Belt. Don't do this to me, Belts. Don't do this to me.
Oh, it's fine.
Fuck. It was a good run. I had a good run tonight. Alex held it strong and dropped a bomb on my face. I can't even believe this. All right, the 1 minute mark is getting down to the wire here. The 1 minute left in the points game. Is Jesse going to hold on to the lead? Is there going to be another crazy turn
Dun, 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 dun,
This
dun,
is why
dun,
you
dun,
hang
dun.
to the end of these streams, Jesse. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Man.
There's no possible way I could win this.
It looks good. The Alex Level Studios. It's looking good, Moss, over here.
Alex Lovell, goddamn celebrity. Roberto, goddamn celebrity. Everyone tonight. Complete savages on a points game Friday. Will be live tomorrow for UFC Fight Night 148.
No. UFC Fight Night 172.
172? How do you think that's wrong? I don't know. We'll be live tomorrow.
171 was the first fight night. And
Okay.
172 is the second.
Okay. Fair enough. 18 seconds left in the game. All right, Jesse. It looks like I'm spinning that shit. Oh, man. This is ugly. This is an ugly one. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Look out! Rogelio with the added bonus coming on Ronda. Here we go, everybody! Come on, Ronda! Come on, Ronda! Come on, Ronda! Come on, Ronda! What a night!
Points to the beautiful LJBH.
Oh, thank you, Rogelio!
After the buzzer for Jesse, you won!
Rogelio!
Take that belt! And still! Wow. Jesse puts the belt on the line, and look at this. She was victorious. Unbelievable night on the MMA Holes.
Thank you to everyone who supported the J. and everyone who supported Moss tonight.
Listen, it was a tough
Spin
loss.
that wheel.
That's right, Alex Lovell. That's right. Let's go.
Son of a motherless goat.
Moss, how does it feel? The next show, you just got used to saying the Samuel Gonzalez Studios, and now you're gonna have to say the Alex Lovell. Is it gonna screw you up?
Henry Solstice. We should actually
Write
what
down
we need
all
to
the
do.
studio
Yes,
owners?
if you could write down Henry Solstice, Samuel Gonzalez, Alex Lovell.
Lovell,
Lovell,
Moss.
excuse
You
me.
can't-
I'll never get it right.
You
I'm
gotta
sorry.
say it right.
My name gets screwed up too.
Lovell, like love.
Lovell. Well, I got to get it right now.
Love.
Oh, well, now I have to because I have to announce it. But what we should do, and I think we're going to do this in the new studio, is have a wall of fame to the 500 donators. The people that keep
the
on.
studio owners.
Oh, yeah. We have to have a special part on the wall to those people.
Here we go.
Etch them in stone.
Samuel Gonzalez, Henry Solstice,
Crazy,
and
man.
Alex Lovell.
Alex, thank you, man. Holy shit. All right, so now it's time. And we do this every Friday, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, the main channel, the MMA Holes. This is our second channel here. And let's do this, friends. Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness. I can't believe this happened. I'm stunned. Now, I have a chance, Jesse.
You do?
The save is there. We haven't seen the save in a while. Are we going to save a horse, ride a cowboy? What do I want to sing and what don't I want to sing? What do you want me to sing tonight,
I want to
Jesse?
see you sing Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, to be honest.
I'm going to mutilate that song. Even though it was my pick, I'm going to mutilate it.
But,
I want Danger Zone, man. I want to get
no,
dangerous.
that's my song. I want that one.
What do you mean? That's my song.
I want that one.
Yeah. I don't want to do any of
Or
them, to be
White
honest.
Wedding would be funny to hear you sing.
All right, I want Danger Zone. I want to take you guys to the Danger Zone. What do you want in the chat? We're going to spin the wheel. I'm going to put myself...
Wheel.
Oh, man.
Spin it again.
This is bullshit.
This feels good. Like,
Fucking bullshit.
2 in a row. It feels good, you know? It feels fire to finally be on a streak, you know? Damn it. Oh, man. I'm on a streak. Thank you, Alex Lovell. Thank you, Drunk Savage. Thank you to everyone who has donated to me tonight. Burn Man. Thank you all. And thank you to those who have donated to Mystic Moss, Roberto Hernandez. Thank you to everyone who's just supported the show. You guys are awesome.
Okay, I'm going to try to get a save here. I'm going to try to get a save.
Okay. You ready?
Throw the... Come on. Let's go. All right, here we go. Round and round the wheel goes. Where it stops, no one knows. Can you stop the super chat donations as well?
Yes, sir.
Let's see where this thing goes. Oh, my God. What am I going to sing tonight? freaking nervous. I'm nervous, Jesse. Oh, the save's coming around. Too far. Oh, we're going to the danger zone, Jesse.
Damn it.
I was this close to the save.
That's the one I wanted. I wanted danger zone.
Listen, everyone put on their aviator sunglasses. We're about to kick it into overdrive.
All right, let's see.
I'm going to fook this song up for the people. We're going to take it to the danger zone.
Horse riding cowboy.
Damn. All right. Well, dodge a couple of bullets there. It's going to suck regardless, so don't worry. All right. Let's take it to the danger zone. We're in the karaoke cam.
All right.
Jesse, are you moist thinking about how fantastic this song is going to be?
I'm so moist, Moss. It's beyond explanation. As I sit here with my belt.
I tell you, Jesse, I was on such a roll, and there goes that. Thank you, Roberto, man. Roberto went strong tonight. He really tried to drag me over the finish line again, and I really appreciate his support.
Danger Zone Karaoke.
Where is it? Karaoke. All right,
there it is. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Moss is going to get it tonight.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
I wasn't looking forward to singing tonight.
Well, this is a very nice feeling, to be honest.
At least I could take you guys and gals to the danger. You guys ready to... Oh, hello? You guys ready to go to the danger zone? You ready to get dangerous? You guys ready to get dangerous right now?
You got to skip past the intro.
All right. It's going to get really dangerous. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to put the... Why do you got to touch everything? Why do you got to touch? We got to get dangerous, Jesse. Hold on. Kenny, Loggins?
Kenny Loggins.
All right, let's change the title.
Danger Zone.
Here we go. Paste. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? All right, here we go.
All right, let's see it. You got this, Moss.
Yes.
Danger Anal Echo Zone.
I want all the ladies out there to throw their panties at me as I sing this song to you. I want the men to take their tighty whities and twirl it around in their finger like a helicopter. I want all the planes to fly by. Tom cruising it up here on not the MMA-HOLES. 500 people hanging. We're about to go to the danger zone. I'm about to take you there. If it plays.
Oh yeah, baby. Get it, Moss.
Revving up your engine, listen to her howl and roar. Metal under tension, begging you to touch and go. Highway to the danger zone.
Let's go.
Riding to the danger zone.
Get in your pilot seats.
Let's go. Headed into twilight, spreading out her wings tonight. She's got you jumping on the track, shoving into overdrive. Take your panties off. Highway to the danger zone. I'll take you riding to the danger zone.
Here we go. Here we go.
You never say hello to you until you get it on the red line. Overload, I don't know this. You'll never know what you can do until you get it up as high as you can go. Oh yeah.
No.
Oh no?
Not yet.
I'll do it again then.
Here, oh, you missed it. You missed it.
Oh yeah. Hold on. You ready? Getting on the engines, always where it burned to be. The further on the edge, the hotter the intensity. Let's go! Highway to the danger zone. Gonna take you right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Yeah, baby, let's go. goose. Someone goose me right now.
Here we go.
Highway to the danger zone. Gonna take you right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Let's go. Danger zone. Gonna take you right into the danger zone. Is everyone dangerous? Highway to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Thank you. Thank you. That was fucking dangerous.
You did fantastic, Moss.
That was dangerous.
Better
Jesse.
than I ever thought you could.
Oh, yes.
That was great.
Absolutely dangerous. I felt incredibly dangerous right there.
Yeah.
It was worth the demonetization.
That was great, Moss.
All right.
You did such a great job.
Is everyone wet in the chat? I think I shit myself a little. I need a debate.
Tom Cruise just called his lawyer.
That's right. All right. So that's that. Let's thank you for joining us tonight. And thank you to everyone that jumped in on the points game. Look at this. Crazy stuff. Absolute crazy stuff. And I'm going to go beat my meat. But before I do that, Jesse, let's just rattle off the rest of the stories here.
Just real quick.
Okay.
So, obviously Glover Teixeira was apologizing to Anthony Smith in the middle of their fight when he was pummeling him. We all know that. If you haven't seen the video, go to Twitter. I'm sure you can find it pretty much anywhere if you type in hashtag MMA Twitter. UFC's Dana White talks Khabib versus Justin Gaethje fight amid the Conor McGregor buzz. So, it looks like Gaethje-Khabib will be happening later this year. So, keep your eyes out for that.
Let's do it, man. Everyone's forgetting about Ferguson and
Conor.
And Conor. That's not Conor. What the fuck? No, Ferguson and Nurmagomedov. Conor.
But Ferguson Nurmagomedov's not going to happen. He lost.
Yeah, that's it. It's over and done with. And I got to say, I'm more excited about this.
Yeah. Walt Harris has been discussing his next upcoming fight, saying he's pretty much at peace now with what's happening. Obviously, it's something that you can't forever get over, but definitely something that mentally he's put himself in a peaceful state where he can take on this fight and not let his emotions get in control. So good for him for, being able to put himself in a more positive state after the horrible things that have happened with his stepdaughter.
Could you imagine if he gets knocked out by Overeem, though? Think about it. A lot of people are just jumping on the Walt Harris bandwagon, and could you imagine that just Overeem just puts him to sleep?
Nah, something tells me Harris wins this one.
That would be bad, man.
Yeah.
That would not be a good look, and it's very possible that could happen.
Chael Sonnen, among others, have been ripping Anthony Smith's corner, which we discussed a little earlier in the show, Moss, about whether or not his corner was responsible or the ref was responsible, and it looks like a lot of people agree that the corner is responsible for this one. So
yeah, listen, it's a no-brainer. Chael's 100% right. It's the corner. They fucked up. They shouldn't have let him get off the stool. The dude's teeth are falling out of his head, for God's sakes.
He's
it's crazy,
giving him
man.
to the ref. Conor McGregor did send a message of support to Khabib Nurmagomedov after his father was in a coma, but fortunately his father is out of that coma, and it looks like things are going to be going well. But it was nice to see that humanity in Conor McGregor come out and kind of shine when it came to Khabib's father. So that was cool to see.
It's only business, Jesse. It is only business, right, Conor?
And we already covered this. John Jones said send the deal for Francis Ngannou. We already discussed this. So that's the end of the news tonight, Moss.
Get your picks in on Goat Milk. We're going to be live tomorrow on this channel for our fight reaction. We react to all the UFC events and other events within combat sports. Also, we have this Tony Ferguson glove that it's signed. We're going to give this thing away. A lot of people are like, what is happening to the Tony Ferguson glove? As soon as we get back to the main channel, this glove, we're going to give it to one of the lucky viewers. I don't know what I want to call you guys.
Did you forget where you were going there?
I don't know. I'm still in the danger zone. I don't know how to get out of it. And that's pretty much it. What a night.
Oh, what a night.
Right? You hold on to your belt. Maybe one day I'll get it back. But Fuka Friday on the second channel has been wonderful, wonderful.
We got a new studio name.
News Alex Beast Mode. But it's been great. It really is. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, there is nothing that can stop us.
Yeah.
It's we're a train that just downhill, just running everyone over. It's crazy.
There's also no words for the level of appreciation we have for you guys. I'm not going to suck your dicks over here, but I'm just saying the fact that you guys have followed us over to this channel after some unfortunate events that have happened over the last couple days is it's mind-blowing, and it's extremely humbling. Even though we're having fun over here and we're excited and everything, the humbleness never goes away. So we appreciate you guys for even being here and dropping a like and all that stuff. So
we've been doing this for a little over 3 years. And this is the most fun I've had in 3 years. We get to do this, for a living because of you guys. We get to come back and just have a great time, a blast, laugh, talk about our favorite sport in the world, and go after, on different rants and this and that. But it's such a therapeutic experience for us. We hope we can let you guys escape from your real lives. And it is so humbling. When we had our issue with the other channel, and we have it all fixed now. But when we had our issue, listen, we were a little down. But JBH, listen, she puts a lot in behind the scenes. And to see her down was tough. I looked at Jessie, and I said to her, we've been there before. We've hit rock bottom before. And what happens? We always come back way stronger. Tonight is an example of that. If tonight is not an example, I don't know what is. The fact that this community, every time... The best thing that happens to us is when we get cracked, catch a left, we get back up, and boom, we're right back, better than ever. So it's all because of you guys. Thank you for sharing, thank you for liking, and thank you for being an MMA holes. Jessie, say those words.
Don't be an a-hole, be an MMA hole.